Hey, what's a WebN? Yeah, boy. How's it going? Just a reminder for anyone that is eligible to join, not you, you boy. Sorry. You have about 15 minutes left to sign up for today's bracket. We got 10 players so far. I still need Bodiedbykim to check in though.
Yo, check this out.
Break it down.
Get busy. Get busy. Get busy. Get busy.
1, 2, 3, kick it.
Why is this still in? Is this just not updated? It's telling me that I'm in shield mode still. Okay, no, it's not. It just didn't refresh correctly. Yay!
1, 2, 3, break it down.
Alright, we got everyone checked in. There's still time to sign up. Oh, I will disappear for a second. I need to get some water. Hey yo, some Alex V. A reminder, if you want to sign up for today's Rookie Swiss bracket, you got about 10 minutes. If you're not sure if you qualify as a rookie, you probably do. I would say if you don't know, operate on, just assume that you're okay. The worst thing that will happen out is I will tell you no.
Hello.
Oh, hello, Roman.
What's up?
Did you say
Are
what's
we on
up?
Steam, or... I did.
Okay. I think you might be a little quieter again this time.
Nikki was telling me the same thing earlier.
Okay, so it's not just me imagining things. Cool.
Yeah, I didn't change any settings though.
Is Chris on or off?
It's on.
Okay. Well, I can just turn you up. We don't need to worry about it. Because I usually have you at like... I think I usually have you at like 70% volume or something like that.
Okay.
No, it's fine that you're a little lower. Your usual volume is
I agree.
quite loud.
Yeah, sometimes it's too loud. Am I on Steam or are we on
We're doing Xbox. Unless 5 people from Steam show up like within the next 10 minutes.
Oh.
Definitely a Xbox majority. I think I've only ran one bracket on Steam, so it's good to assume it's gonna be Xbox. I'm open to running it on Steam, but you know, right now the numbers don't really work out that way.
Steam is better in theory, but
Yeah, they're both
but
fine.
Xbox might be pretty easy too, yeah.
Damn, I saw another person check and I was like, oh shit, we got another person entering? But no, it's you making a dumb joke.
I'm just asking, I'm curious.
I mean, maybe. I don't think that's really your business, honestly.
I mean, I can ask.
I mean, yeah, you can. I do already have a lobby up, by the way.
Okay, I'll hop in. You haven't been able to help out with the rookies in a minute. Free today or
It's
tonight.
only been like 1 or 2. It's not been that long.
I thought it was 2 or 3.
Okay. Maybe I haven't kept track. I don't know.
I don't know. Last week I was at Blues Fest. The week before that I was camping. And I think it might have been the monthly before that or something. I don't know.
No, regardless, I do really appreciate the help. If anybody else has interest in commenting, Sean's done commentary before. You don't,
Yeah, Sean has done well.
I mean, you don't need to ask beforehand if you've done it before. You just gotta pop in. But also, you know, I understand if no one wants to, because, you know, that's a couple hours of your life. You're just hanging out. You're not getting paid or anything.
Mm-hmm. I've been playing some sets on Pokemon Showdown, the best of 3 VGC sets.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of my sets, I lose game 1 and then I win game 2 and 3.
Hell yeah.
Maybe I'm bad at first ones.
I feel
But
like...
I feel like I'm in like the low MMR. A lot of my opponents just like don't change their strategy. Like they always lead the same Pokemon, mostly start the same.
I need to figure out what team I actually want to use in the current regulation. I thought about maybe seeing what people have done with the Kyogre and Zacian, even though it's probably not the strongest team. Just, I don't know, it seems like
Swordfish, yeah.
a fun combo.
The classic Gen 8 combo. I think I dominated Gen 8. I don't know, I feel like my team is probably the best. That's the best that I can think of for a Ho and
You're
Koraidon,
still
at
using,
least
yeah,
Pokemon.
I'm
might
still
be
doing
the
that.
sets, but
Yeah, saying the
yeah, I kinda
double
wanna
bike
make it
was just like a flirt, like a little temptation.
I'm just playing with it for fun, yeah. I was just playing with that one on the actual cartridge just because I had the rental code. But that one's still fun. I'll probably still play with it. But I want to do an Ogerpon team kind of with Ho and Koraidon, but I don't know if I can really fit it. I've been thinking about it. It's just so hard. But against 2 Miraidon teams that I played, I just didn't even bring Ho, and I ended up winning. It's like maybe Ho just stays home in those matchups. I don't know.
Well, while we're waiting here, a reminder, 5 minutes left to sign up. If you'd like to play some KI tonight in a intermediate and beginner bracket. Then I'll say once again, if you,
they have a,
I was just going to say, if you want to sign for the rookies, you're not sure, hey, am I a rookie? Whatever. You know, if you're asking that question, you're probably fine to enter. Time to go 0-5, ain't no way. Unless you're throwing on purpose to stay in here.
0-5. Yeah, I think I can root the whole time, maybe.
There are, you got Ayetu and WebN in there. It could probably give you a good fight.
Hey, listen, I realize when they like have Tornadus trying to do Tailwind, that kind of stuff with like Prankster. I feel like a lot of times you just lead a Pokemon that matches up well against them, and then you just don't even try to take the KO if you can't stop Tailwind going in. And you just sort of stall them out. And I found that pretty, like I've been doing Raging Bolt and Ho-Oh or Raging Bolt and Incineroar, and like I don't need to KO it, but and then I like call out the switch Tornadus out for like a different Pokemon after they set up Tailwind, and it like works out for me pretty well.
Is that you,
It's still
Dia?
fun.
_Sweetie Fox? Dia?
Isn't she banned?
Vampiric? Whatever. How many ever tons of names? She is banned. She's been graduated. I'm using idol terminology now.
Does she usually create new accounts? Or does she change the name? Because this is a new account.
Yeah, it's a new account. Black Diamond, what's up? Okay, this is where I implore someone else to sign up, please. It'd be cool if we had an even amount of players.
Would be optimal.
You got about 3 minutes to do so. You cheated with Arya? I mean, Arya is kind of that cheater character, you know?
Yeah, banner, isn't that the talk of the town? Ban the best characters in the game.
Yeah, that's. And then, you know, if people are like, you know, let's ban her, then we'll ban whatever else is next, you know?
Yeah, Arya's definitely not good enough to be ban worthy. She is good enough to maybe be in her own tier in the game, but
No,
not
you
super
definitely,
good.
you went with other characters too. Your Arbiter's looking pretty
Yeah,
good.
Gargos.
Your Shago. Yeah, I mean, your Shago maybe not as good as the Gargos and Arbiter, but, you know, it's looking good. You play a bunch of different characters. Oh shit! Let's go. We got 12 now. Have you fought Jeremy Kato recently? I've not seen that dude in forever.
I haven't either. I haven't ran into him in ranked or anything in a long time.
I honestly hadn't thought about that guy in forever. 4 times today? Yeah, maybe my internet just has been protecting me from playing against Jeremy Kato. I don't know.
No, I don't think he's been around. Maybe he just got on today for the first time in a while or something.
Maybe. I mean, nothing against Jeremy Kato, just sometimes, you know, well, a lot of times the connection is just, it's a little rough. Yeah.
It's just, yeah, NA to Chile is just a bit far for most of the time.
You haven't played BlazBlue in years? What? What are we talking about, BlazBlue?
Someone brought it because of the Carl Clover thing.
Oh, yeah, the Carco. Yeah.
Devil has a name, it's Carl. It's actually Eric.
I'm going to run a little commercial here and try to get past the first commercial, or the first set without getting a commercial interrupting it.
I think one thing that's funny if I'm against a standard Miraidon that's not Terra Fairy, Miraidon just always OHKOs it with close combat if I'm Godlike Lord and in the sun.
Gotcha.
So I don't know what to think.
I'm telling you, something about BLC is like programmed to play Alex V songs. There's only seven Alex V songs out of like, I feel like there's gotta be like 40 songs in this playlist of KI music.
I don't feel like the Alex comes out that.
It's played 2 songs.
Yeah, but out of the course of all of your streams, I feel like, I don't know. I do feel like a lot of times the random stuff on some of these media players isn't completely random. It sort of tries to bias itself towards like stuff you've been listening to more lately. But VLC, I'm not sure.
No, I know Roman and myself are planning to be at EVO Black Diamond.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, Valdak will be there.
Oh yeah, Valdak's there. I forget who else is. I think 408 and Scramble might be there.
Yeah, and Carnitas is always there. Menzo's always there.
Okay. We should be locked in for the bracket now. So, welcome to the Ultrafine.
I sure do, he says.
Ultrafine Atomic Rookies 71. We'll get it started, and as soon as I make sure we're actually good to go, I'm gonna make the ping. I'm gonna check again, make sure no one snuck in at the last second, because that's like always something that happens, I feel like. See, we got 12 players. Okay, I think we're actually good to go. Well, let me figure out. Oh wait, you're not nobody. I changed it to that because I was like, I'm not sure if Roman's showing up today or if anybody else. Let's see what we got. Let's go with let's go with these two. All right, let's get Ayetu and Bodiedbykim on stream, and then we'll get Sean and Taz on stream after that. So that means Chaotic and JellyOmni can play off stream. WebN and DudeWithMoney can play off stream. Ferretsroq and the Loc-Nar can play off stream, and then Black Diamond and Lizard can play off stream. And that's all round 1 matches. No one is left out. We have an even amount of participants this week.
Let's go.
A2's already in here. Thank you so much. Bodied, I'll send you an invite in just a second. Make
A2
sure
not to be confused with AT. Is A2 the player that's Doughboy's brother? Or related to him?
he'd have to tell you about that. I'm not sure.
Rogi Nugami, is that his Twitch handle?
You think that's who it is? No?
No.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, Rogi Nugami is, I know it's the Twitch handle, I can't remember the in-game tag.
I don't know who Doughboy's, God, I hate Xbox search bar so much for the friends.
It used to be better.
A lot of times I will type like too many letters and people won't show up, and then I like delete a letter and it's like, oh, you wanted this person. Okay.
They got the Twitter update with the Twitter search.
Doughboy is just, he's a ranked fiend. He plays KI a lot. He's pretty good. He doesn't really show up to these, well, I mean, he wouldn't be here anyways.
Brother would come to the rookie sometimes.
He used to be better as all of Microsoft. Scar, no, you should have signed up beforehand. I'm sorry. I've already called matches. People are already starting to play. So, I'm not going to stop it. You should have signed up beforehand. I would have let you in. You just got to let me know beforehand. Like, if it could be like 10, 15 minutes, please just say something. I will definitely let you in. It's a little too late now, though. I mean, you can always sign up, you know, aspirationally. We're just waiting on Bodiedbykim right now. He said joining in matchmaking. So hopefully he means me and not somebody else. Okay, he says he had a DLC sync issue. Okay. I see you, Bodied.
Yeah,
I see you.
sometimes it takes a while.
We had to get Bodied on here, you know, just so we can see this wild ass name. I mean, he's played with this name before. I don't know why he's doing this, but
Sorry, I don't know if I'm gonna say the name with my parents present.
what? I don't know what you mean. I mean, we were waiting on someone, but matches had already started, so apologies. Again, you know, I'm lenient. Not a little bit lenient, but you know, if you want to sign up for one of these brackets, just let me know. I will hold your matches for a little bit.
Several versus Kim.
I don't think
What do you think about this matchup?
This is one of the worst matchups in the game. Just absolutely terrible.
Damn, I forgot to set my music to random.
Oh no, you got the training room theme. I'm gonna say A2 probably, like, outside of Roman, you probably do fine against Saberwolf as Kim. Most Kims are just, or Saberwolves are just not playing at that level.
Yeah, I think Cyber and me are really the only two really trying to make Saberwolf at the moment. Zombie might pull Saberwolf out for a few matchups, but...
Oh my god, that's a big miss. Curious what he's thinking. Probably try to do Shadow Dragon Dance? Oh my god. The very early jumping heavy kick. Went for the side swap, but we got a mash. It looks like A2's dash through setups are not crisp.
Doesn't need to be crisp when you got counter breakers.
I mean, Body does like to break. You could read. Oh my god.
Hit punish.
Risky
That
going
whiff
for...
looks so funny.
Oh, we're extending? Reset? Didn't quite get it. Plus frames, and we use them.
Of Dragon Cannon? So I was gonna say, I think the recovery of Dragon Cannon literally has no animation.
Yeah, it's
Like, it's just like standing there.
pretty hard to react to.
Not realize it's a punish.
Something I will say A2 is letting Body get away with is these double hitting specials from Kim are just, it's super easy to shadow counter them if you're looking for them. And it's like a lot of like if the Kim is like not hit confirming their pressure and they're just kind of sending stuff, it's just something to look for.
I agree. Anyway, with a lot of plus frames.
Oh my god, throw resets. Look at all this PD. We block, get the punish.
Punish.
No heavy, but
Don't
one
mind
chance. No, we drop it. One chance. End it.
End the combo.
Oh no.
Body. Just damage enter. It would have killed. Not
Oh my
like this.
god.
Not like this.
A lot of spaghetti. Yeah, that was
Pretty
safe.
easy to accident. Like when you're trying to get a crouching light kick out of a dash, it's pretty easy to get run on accident.
Nice block. Oh my goodness.
No! Body.
That is pretty disastrous. That was definitely just Body's win right there if he just finished that combo.
Yeah, it's just overextended. Like it's definitely a skill to having KI is recognize your damage values and don't overextend if you don't have to.
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to disrespect. That was almost the Pullout King's win.
True.
Oh, sorry, it's not the Pullout King, it's just Pullout King. If only Kim had a 6-frame medium, you know? No, 6-frame far medium, I should say. She does have 6-frame mediums, but they're only up close.
Yeah, 6-frame far mediums are pretty rare in this game. Having a 6-frame even light as far is rare. Like Rash is like one of the few that have that.
Sticking to Kim though. Lately, I feel like within the last like year or so, I feel like Body's really been sticking to Riptor, but just, you know, not properly using the plus frames. You're only +1, I think, or maybe 2 off of a light Dragon Dance or a medium Dragon Dance. You got to use a 7-frame. You got to do a crouching medium punch, standing medium kick, something like that if you want frame trap against 5-frame jabs. Oh my god, rated to the firecracker.
That was a good ender though. Spend the meter. Kill.
Yo, Charbok, what's up? Oh, uppercut, very good. I don't know about the juggle extension, but I mean, getting a recap?
The recap is not worth the meter.
Yeah, that was 1 meter for
never do
30 with a bunch of break chances. Yeah, plus
when
frames.
you recap with Shadow Leaping
Plus
Slash, it does
frames.
a lot less damage than normal Shadow Leaping Slash.
You see Kim do that little short spin animation on the ground, 2 hits? That is +2. You gotta respect that, or use something that is possible to disrespect with, I guess. You gotta block, or you gotta do like backdash, you gotta do invincible reversal. You gotta do something that's
Or jab
faster.
to beat a 9-frame, like you just did there.
Yeah.
The way
Sarah-
the Wolf disrespects that is pretty much light eclipse or stand heavy kick.
Yeah. Let's say Wolf is actually unique in that he actually has 4-frame options, so Kim can't always be doing her 7 frames to frame trap there. Overextension, it works out though.
There, that's all tied up. Parry. Okay, combo. Nicely done. Makes the unbreakable throw. Tricky stuff. Jeez. Oh, you could have won. And the lockout, no!
Again.
Body just confirmed that one parry into a combo, put it on 1 chance to Ultra.
Yeah, I would definitely say if you're pairing somebody and your opponent's on the ground, there's almost never a reason to not just automatically go into the dash cancel.
That's good advice.
Like there's almost no way you can like. It's not something to even think about. Just do it all the time.
Yeah, so I don't think you'd ever really want to be like saving the dragon or something.
You don't. You get like nothing. You get nothing off of it if like you get the dragon and that's it. But if you, especially if you have full dragons, like you just refresh your dragons off the parry and whatnot. Like it's fine.
Yeah, just cancel it.
Black Diamond, if you want to keep trying, that's fine with me. But if you just want to give up, that's also cool. I like to like super confirm whenever people say to DQ you.
I just realized Charlock in chat said he played for Black Diamond again.
I mean, Scar,
Lord.
I might actually be able to put you in there. I will fuck up the bracket. I'll have to like recreate the bracket myself at some point, but like because it's not a double elimination bracket, it's not really that big of an issue. But that's if Black Diamond really wants out. Okay, we got reversals coming out for Body. Body going crazy. Clever Girl is kind of a crazy move, actually.
It's really good.
Oh my
Block and punish. -9. Without going for unsafe stuff, but Body's holding up.
It's crazy. How long has your console been running? Like, did you just turn it on for KI?
Don't be like Latalis. Do you have a cat that sleeps on your Xbox Series S? And filled it up with litter crystals and cat hair?
How much of your first match did you play?
Ooh, that was a good hit. One chance. End your combo. Okay. Finds a killing me.
Pressure. I can't go for these overheads. Very risky.
Yep. Maybe we should go for the low.
It's not even that high reward of an overhead either.
Yeah, it just gives you a good Oki situation. Meter. Now we'll have meter shadow counter. No throw cancel on deck. Oh, no! Not the
Yeah.
mid-screen. Nope.
You definitely try to go for some shenanigans with that wall splat into mid screen, but it's not good. It's not good.
Just take the hard knockdown. Okay, good blocks on that plus frames. That will work. Makes the meaty.
Oh, the back dash.
Punish.
Jump. Clever Girl.
Dude, every one of these matches has been down to the wire. It's kind of crazy.
I do like him swinging, but he needs to do jump over with the tail.
Oh!
Oh my
Okay,
god.
He clutches it out. Whew, that was close.
Yeah, I'm not sure why he's backing up with the tail, but like jump over, heavy kick, tail, and instinct is like almost unblockable. Okay, I guess Scar, if you want to play, go play Lizard, right? That's who it was supposed to be. I'll just I'll substitute you in for it. Okay, Pull-Out King got one on the board with the Riptor. I'm going to mess up your very important stats of your Trelonge account by inputting Scar's wins as yours and his losses as yours. I'm sure everybody really likes to keep their Trelonge account pristine clear. Riptor Mirror, alright.
Okay, Ayetu.
I'm not sure if I've seen Ayetu. Yeah, play the Riptor. Definitely does not have
Actually,
the
no,
flame.
Scramblin says he doesn't like the mirror.
Okay. Body get mixed.
Anyway, we said the wall works out. Hard knockdown.
Yeah, the
Body
mortar.
will not stop meshing.
Keith was showing his semi wrestling in the weeklies, but like the mortar setups are like kind of diabolical with Riptor. Like a lot of newer players will go to the flame carpet because maybe it looks a little bit more intimidating. The mortar setups are like crazy.
I think they're about the same.
Okay, we keep it. We still got a little bit of instinct. Ayetu still hasn't popped theirs. Oh, the walk! I would like to see Body, like mashing out of combos is actually sometimes good, but I'd like to see Body block a lot more. Ayetu's been dropping combos. I'm not sure if he's intentionally going for resets or dropping them. Does that work? Yeah, that does work. It's fast enough.
Nice. That's gonna work too.
That doesn't work.
I wonder if he thought he was gonna be facing the other way. Block low.
Block or don't. That works too. Oh my god.
Flipping it. Okay. Oh, don't throw him out of the corner. That will work.
Don't break.
Blocks one of the heavies. Has meter. Dead.
Sheesh.
Oh, cow. Every game was close. Like, both players practically in danger every single game. Kinda nuts.
Yeah, I always... I feel like Body's got a really good solid core with Riptor, but he's too wild. It feels like he doesn't like quite have a handle on how to stay controlled with Riptor. All right, commercial time. I'm sorry, y'all. And we'll get into the next game here. We're gonna get Taz and John. I was silly and actually I marked all the matches as active on the launch, which makes it harder for me to tell what is going on. I don't know why I did that. Commercial break. I say commercial just because, like, that's just what the command is on Twitch. And I only do it to make sure these sets are clean of commercials for the viewers. I mean, I wish I made a lot of money running them, but unfortunately that's just not how it works. I need a bigger I need a bigger KI movement to get the money there. And an honest gifter, thank you so much for the tier 1 sub to Loc-Nar. I mean, I'm old. I'll say commercials. Taz going back to Thunder. I kind of like what Taz was showing with Thunder earlier. We got a grappler matchup here, though. Not blocking. Heavy? No block or breaks? Yeah, that's just... Hisako, you gotta really read your opponent. Sean with the heavy breaks immediately.
That's not gonna reach. Nice punish.
Medium? He dropped the combo.
Unfortunate drop. You gotta be careful throwing out those recos against Thunder. If he blocks all three, he can Shadow Command Grab punish guaranteed.
Yeah, that is something I would tell every Thunder player starting out. Use Shadow Command Grab. Shadow Command Grab is just stupid.
So far, 5 frames, 20% damage.
Like, especially if your opponent is just like on the ground a lot, just use it. You got full meter. It's in that shit.
I agree.
Like Shadow Command Grab right now. Yeah.
Takes the flip out, goes for the throw, but it's gonna be a command throw on a turn.
Yeah.
Not the instinct. Taz definitely want to be popping this instinct so you can try and get another one. No shadow counters from Sean. Shadow counters from Taz. No.
Oh. Yeah, doing it on the last hit is a little. There's a bit of a bigger gap than you're used to in shadow moves, so it can mess up a lot.
Most characters can shadow counter any hit of that shadow from Hisako. Wake up throw does work. Not a meaty suck. Just end the combo. You could have killed. Non-break stays alive.
I will say, you know, flip outs for Thunder are potent, but setting up that crow dash is really good because it allows him to like do meaty pressure. You can hit confirm it, or if it's on block, you can dash out and kind of be pretty safe. It's kind of
I honestly feel like flip outs aren't even that good.
Yeah, they're not that strong, but they can be really overwhelming.
I think it's good to throw in when you want to, yeah, like you're saying, overwhelm your opponent by keeping your offense fast and not give them time to think. But typically just take the more plus frames and the Yoki is better, I think. Like you're saying, Thunder can get the crow dash and then
yeah, the crow dash is really strong. Like if you watch good players like Hologram, I'm honestly I'm not sure if Charfuck does this as well because it's been a while since I watched him play Thunder, honestly. But Hologram will like basically prioritize getting that crow dash up.
Oh yeah, it makes Thunder's neutral like way better because he's already got one of the worst neutrals in the game. Sean with a really good corner position here. No shadow counter. Definitely look to shadow counter that. Thunder players should not get in the habit of sending triple X as an opener. I like the throw reset, and it should kill.
One chance. No, no chance. Actually.
Yeah, he had locked out on his chance already.
Again, Tats has all this meter. He could be doing shadow counter. He could be doing shadow command grab. Does Thunder has more throw invul than Hisako? Like Hisako doesn't have great throw invul, right? Because her
her normal
pretty
command
fast.
is pretty good. Her heavy one is pretty good, but yeah, Thunder's is better.
So you could be anti-throw option. You could be waking up with command throw as well.
That's not gonna work.
That's not gonna
Not
work.
gonna work. Yeah, you can only shadow counter when she's out of wrath, or at least under half wrath. Dash through. Very commanding from Sean. Thunder can wake up Shadow DP against Hisako because he's got a 0 frame post freeze DP. So if Hisako's not doing like the OS the absolute 0 does, then she cannot parry after the freeze.
And I was a part of it's looking like what's going on here too. Is Sean is just he's just a bit more experienced than Taz as well. Taz is new to Thunder as well as I think. I mean he's only level 42. And it looks like still a little uncomfortable on it. I think using the Crow Dash more, doing Shadow Command Grab, but now we got Maya.
Paired with much better neutral than Thunder. And some projectiles to pressure Hisako with, but doesn't matter if you're getting hit.
And didn't use
One
the
thing
plus.
Hisako has that's good, I was gonna say, is using meaty crouching medium punch can easily blow up Maya's DP because it's got 7 active frames.
No, we dropped the combo. That's just definitely
Drop enough, bud.
it's something you gotta get used to when playing this game. Is you gotta get used to the combo system. No shadow counters for Sean. That's definitely something to look for.
Shadow counter.
Yeah. But I mean, whenever you have Taz is like always sending it on block, it's definitely something to look for.
Yeah, I agree. It's a pretty bad habit a lot of characters get into. Some characters can get away with it more if they have like a single hitting safe special move, but even then, a lot of times you're better off just doing stagger pressure using the plus frames and much
Mediums, heavies with lockout. No shadow meter, close it out again.
Good break on the heavy.
Oh
What an
my
answer.
goodness.
Should have got a pickup from that to counter hit. Put a recap.
Wow. Hello? We break lights though. Sean guessing. It works out. I'm sorry, Sean. I don't believe you're reacting to the lights. Oh, again, Taz dropping the combo. Ooh. Let's finish the combo. Let's go.
Still a pretty big hill to climb, but to start. Finds a hit, doesn't pick up the combo though. Combo, the counter hit confirmed. Drops the combo against the reset. If you're going to be a combo, was at full wrath. One chance. You're good.
It's definitely an important part of playing Maya's confirming projectile hitting and whatnot, or even blocking, because a lot of times, getting the block, it's pressure time.
Yeah, especially from that far away, it's definitely plus on block for Maya. Daggers are like only minus when you're like really close to Maya.
I mean, Sean's his luck was looking pretty good. Okay, commercial time again. I'm sorry, y'all. I think we should be good to go. Maybe Lizard and Scar are still playing. Yeah, we might need to wait a tiny bit here. Chaotic 3-0ing JellyOmni. WebN.
Gotta pull in the winner for the interview trash like a Pokemon event.
Nah, I ain't doing all that shit.
Swiss
Sean just
tournaments.
happened. No, I run 2 matches. That's what I ended with. And it looks like they got started like 6 minutes ago. So we just gotta wait here a tiny bit. Sadira is definitely a very tough pick for Thunder. Yeah, I do think. I feel like Sadira is like not great against Thunder as well. Yeah, just Thunder is like pretty good at the aerial approach, keeping her out of the sky, and that's pretty much mostly what Sadira has. She does have a good walk speed though, and buttons. But most Sadiras like don't like to play the grounded game. You got like Sam D and Zengai.
Yeah, the better Sadiras are comfortable on the ground, that's for sure. Not even Season 1 Charbox? I know Thunder wasn't very good Season 1, right? Overall.
Just the fact that he has that projectile invincible DP is so good too, because a lot of like anti-airs, you know, just get stuffed by the kunai toss.
I do think there is a good argument that Sadira is the worst character in the game right now. There's an argument that she isn't, though. But
I mean, she's still pretty good though, just, you know, comparatively to the rest of the characters in the game. Just
it's interesting, Charlie.
maybe struggling.
I actually
a bit.
think, at least the little of Season 1 I've played, I think Wolf actually does good against Sadira in Season 1 as well. But Wolf in Season 1 was cracked as heck.
I mean, 7-3, like people, these numbers, like they mean different things to different people.
And whenever someone, you know, cops in chat and has the box that says first time chat, speaking matchups, you know, take it with a grain of salt.
Yeah. That's okay though. We can all express Sadira was broken in Season 1. Yeah, she was pretty good.
Was. But I think Wolf did good against her. I think Wolf probably beat her just barely in the matchup.
I mean, all you gotta do,
Wolf had like.
I was gonna say, I watched you play Season 1 at Common Break. All I gotta do is backdash.
Yeah, Wolf's backdash was crazy. I do think Wolf versus Glacius was really, really bad in Season 1 though. So like that's like a hard matchup for Wolf in Season 1 with no dive kick and faster shatter. Like it's tough for Wolf. So Nikki said in Season 1 you pick Wolf versus everyone and then you pick Fulgor over Glacius, and that's how you play Season 1.
Okay, we just gotta wait. We're waiting for one match that started late. Just a reminder to people. So,
Okay.
figure out strong anti-airs against Sadira, locks her down ridiculous well. Ambiguous setups from
He's got some
everywhere.
pretty good anti-airs too. Like how does Thunder win neutral against Sadira, you know? He's gotta like DP in randomly.
Yeah, I mean, the anti-airs are good, but especially with the AE changes, like, it's a lot more risky to go for that stuff.
He is, yeah, you can't like delay it, and he is also has more recovery on it as well.
And I would, like,
better
Thunder
now.
does have good buttons, but I mean, I've not played either character. I would assume Sadira has a slight edge in, like, the actual, like, footsies sort of battle. Because Sadira's like walk speed is actually kind of crazy right now.
I think 0 characters in the game are garbage. Even the lowest tiers can win tournaments in this game. It's just harder.
Yeah, there's no bad characters in KI. I play one of I play Kim Woo. Like, I don't know if she's in the lowest tier of character, but she's down there.
She is. Sorry. I think I agree with Latalis right now that maybe I used to rate Sadira the lowest at the beginning of AE, but I think I'd actually rate Spinal lower. I think Spinal's the worst character in the game. And look at all the players that do well with Spinal, like Base, Raven, like they're still doing well in tournaments.
Sadira is still, she can do plenty of work. She's definitely not as good as other characters in the game, but I think calling her bad is definitely a bit much. Like, you need to play a game with some actual bad characters if you want to call her bad.
I think if you're telling me I don't know how to abuse Sadira stuff, I think I know how to abuse Sadira stuff pretty well.
Scar, what's that mean? Why are you doing
all
that?
the Sadira players.
What's up with you and Lizard? How's it going? You having trouble connecting, or? Okay. No, you just got done. Okay. Make sure to report the score, and then we can get started with the next round.
Yeah, Rom was never that bad of a character. Rom has always been really solid. He's not like top tier, but Rom is like really good.
He's at the very lowest. He's mid tier, and he can definitely just rob like one of the few characters with like practical near touch of deaths. Ground Sadira is not a strategy. Okay, buddy.
That's not true at all.
Some of the best Sadiras are like they play a really grounded game actually. Like if we talk about season one,
really good actually.
Her buttons have a lot of recovery. I don't know.
Not any more than any other characters. Her buttons are really good. They got good range. Her walk speed's good.
Yeah, it's
Like,
been
you
a
can't just totally play grounded, but she's good.
It's been a minute since we've seen Zenkai. Apparently he's playing Grand Blue now.
Zenkai's definitely the most grounded Sadir out of all of them. Plays footsies well. I think the one thing that keeps Sadir from being like super good on the ground though is she doesn't have like a YOLO special move to neutral skip like every other character. But she can play footsies.
Buddy, you're a little too adamant about this. We don't know who you are, but we don't need to argue about this.
Her far heavy punch and her far heavy kick have 18 frames of recovery. Let's see, Wolf's far heavy punch has 26 frames of recovery, and his overpower has 29 frames of recovery, and his sweep has 21 frames of recovery. Wow, everything on Wolf has way more recovery than Sadir. That's crazy.
Okay, we're going to get started with the next round. Starting off with it, we're going to get JellyOmni and Loc-Nar on the stream now, and then we'll get DudeWithMoney versus Lizard after that. So that means Chaotic and Ferretsroq can play off stream. Ayetu and Sean can play off stream. WebN and Scar can play off stream. I almost said Black Diamond. I almost got mixed up by myself. Bodied and Taz can play off stream. Extremely cheap. Thankfully, they nerfed her a little bit before they stopped developing the game any further.
Yeah, being able to more like making jump a better option against her, I think, is good.
Yeah, Sako's really good. Definitely one of the best characters in the game.
I think she's pretty underrepresented at the moment in terms of like tournament player level. Like Zero's like the only one that goes out him and Element.
I mean, there's a lot of characters that are kind of, well, not a lot, but there's a good number of characters like Tusk. I think is probably the strongest character that's just no one uses besides like Latalis.
Yeah, because he's boring. Nobody wants to play him.
Graham,
like,
what's up?
And there's like these good Spinals at every tournament just because Base and Raven are showing up to stuff, and like Spinal's probably overrepresented in that.
Is there a fighting game with better balance than KI? I don't know. I mean,
probably.
I feel like this is a really balanced game. I will say there are, I do play Kim Woo. There are some matchups that are quite difficult to win, but that doesn't mean it's a bad balanced game though. I feel like Kim still plays pretty well against into most of the cast though, despite those big walls of matchups.
I would say Kim is the only character in the game with matchups that are like, just don't play this matchup.
The only character?
Yes. I think her versus Aghanos and her versus Conrad are the only two matchups that I think are like pretty much at top level, like practically unwinnable. The other really bad matchups like Omen versus Spinal, Omen versus Mira, I think are more doable for like the Spinal player, even though they are really hard.
The first Street Fighter does have better balance than KI. I will have to admit. Every playable character is viable in that game. And it's it's 5-5. Okay, JellyOmni playing the Kim Woo against the Jago. See what Loc-Nar's got. I will say another part to the balance of KI is like, because the system mechanics are so like strong in this game and they control a lot of what happens, like it does help with character balance as well.
I agree.
Okay, nice big combo. Loc-Nar locking out, letting Omni get all the damage. Again, Loc-Nar, gotta stop guest breaking.
Josh, would you think this Kim Woo has an adamant nature by this damage you're seeing?
Fuck you. I will say, Loc-Nar, you can abuse medium wind kick against Kim. Unless you're like doing it really up close, she basically cannot really do anything about it.
Her only like potential punish is like Shadow Dragon.
I don't like those overextension. Please end the combo.
There we go.
No, that wasn't
I thought he
safe.
baited that for a second.
Yeah.
Well, he pushed something. He got counter hit. I think the empty jump would have been safe.
Yeah, you see how far away that medium wind kick was spaced? Like, there's pretty much nothing she can do on that. That was a punish.
Kim pretty much wants to try and make it whiff, right? But that's like kind of hard for her to do.
Yeah. I wasn't ready.
It's like trying to fight Bison Scissors in Street Fighter 6. Okay, wake up DP. Come on, Loc-Nar. We haven't seen one. There we go.
Let's go.
That's what I know you for.
I went for the medium kick guy. I think Loc-Nar might be listening. When medium kick is good, you don't want it to be the only thing you do, but it's a really strong against
Jago
him.
safely throw out fireballs against her? Or do you think
Yeah, you can throw out fireballs pretty well against her too. She has to like go for a jump, and then also, you know, you can bait it with dashes as well. That one might have been punishable actually.
I think trying to zone Kimbu is often like one of the strongest strategies against her in general. If you're a character that can do that. Ooh, that was the unspaced one. 27? Ah, oh, still punish. Got away with murder. I know the double fireballs are easier to react to though, right?
Yeah.
In terms of shadowing through, yeah. That one's definitely safe. Only mine is 4 an instant.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Loc-Nar definitely jumping too much.
Run from fate,
And the patience from Omni.
but you
Looking
should
really
have
solid.
tried.
Now let's say, you know, medium kick, wing kick, if spaced is just basically it's safe, but you gotta mix it.
Too much RPS off of that though, right?
Yeah, it's strong if the Kim you're playing against is like not patient, but you know, you can still press like a medium button after that or something, like try to catch a whiff punish or something if they're trying to punish it. You could do another wing kick afterwards if you want to be silly, especially if they're doing something that will get a low crush by wing kick.
That is the classic. This is probably my favorite snow stage in the game.
Yeah, that's, you know, one of my favorite parts of
Borders.
playing Jago is whenever he's in Instinct Snareful, because that's whenever I can actually just react to the fireball with Shadow Meter.
Can he dash cancel against her, or is that too hard for Jago to do?
No, it's if he dash cancels you can just react to the first fireball coming out. Like, that's how much recovery the second fireball adds. So you just, if he could dash cancel like the second fireball, then it would be troublesome. But since he has to let both of them come out, like, it's just not really an issue.
So you just wait until both come out. I see. Yeah,
Ooh,
that's
parry.
nice. Gosh, is this actually the narwhal's habitat? I don't actually know.
I have no idea. Yeah, Omni just having control of this matchup right now. No shadow counter.
That? No.
No shadow counter again. Getting shadow counter is like one of the strongest things in this game. No breaks. Going for. Okay, I like not using heavies because oh my god, what did you press? That's fine. That's fine. You'll take it. You'll take it. No, we're backing up.
I don't mind backing up against Kim's instinct. Like, just, you're gonna get the, oh my god, 40%ed. Yeah. You want to talk about the 27? Where's your 40% emote, Trash?
Okay, there we go. Oh, it didn't go
Okay,
for
I didn't realize that
lightning.
boat in the back was on fire. That's crazy. Why is it on fire?
There's fire arrows raining down.
That's crazy. This stage is so cool. And Tough Sleep is one of the best ones too. Damn, Omni in total control.
Can't run from fate.
I think Loc-Nar just needs to chill a little bit. He's going for too much random stuff.
I mean, a lot of times, you know, whenever people are playing fight games, their brain goes, you know, I gotta be doing things, I gotta do stuff. But sometimes just not doing anything is actually an action itself. And it's pretty
It's usually
powerful.
better.
Especially, like, one of the strongest things that Jago has in this matchup is that if you're paying attention, if you're being patient, you're playing the neutral game, she literally just cannot jump at you. Like, even far away, like outside of DP range, like standing heavy kick will anti-air her pretty easily.
What did Broski say in one of his videos recently too? He was like, getting to Master Rank in Street Fighter 6 is like learning to press stuff, and then leveling up in Master Rank is learning not to press stuff.
I mean, that sounds kind of true, yeah.
That's kind of my issue with Street Fighter 6 too. I'm like pretty bad at knowing when not to press stuff. Overextending? Wanted everything.
Oh my
god,
God.
he gets it. Kim Woo with the weird looking 80s armor, gonna do so much damage. You're dead. Okay, Omni.
Imagine a
You have to
world
go home early.
Snareful where Kim can actually anti-air, like a lot more jump-ins, like idols, dumb shit, and whatnot.
I don't think. Yeah, I think buffing or crouching heavy punch would be a pretty good buff for her. I didn't realize how bad of an APR was.
Oh, firecracker. Nice little cash out. Make sure just to get the lockout damage at the end.
Man, Kim knocked over the motorcycle in the back with that kick.
Yeah, definitely. If you want to improve at the Kim matchup as Jago, just look to be patient and also look to anti-error, like deny the jumping approach, because Kim just has so much more trouble on the ground against Jago.
And that used to be like way easier to do back when her jump was even more floaty. Like it was like what, 9 frames floaty or something.
It's still pretty good though. Our Kim's air to air is not viable. She has a good air to air. It's just you got to be ready for it. You got to do jab. Her medium punch is actually a really good air to air if you're ready to use it in certain situations. In the combo, please. You had so much PD. You don't need to fill up the KV meter.
Well, just take your level 4. Take it. Okay. Doesn't quite kill. Watch out, Shadow Dragon Kick is coming. You've been waking up with that every time. You gotta be ready for that Shadow Dragon Kick for the kill. Missed it.
Dropped it.
That was supposed to be wake up DP 100%.
That was definitely supposed to wake up DP. The plus frames though.
He clutches it out. Nicely done. I do like how Omni's playing the breaker game against these rookies, you know?
Can't run from fate,
Going for
Yeah.
these heavies, counter breaking.
but you should have
You
tried.
definitely just look for heavies a lot against Loc-Nar.
I think just more counter breaking against players in general is strong. It's something I want to do more. I've been doing it a lot more in my play, and it's worked out for me.
I've definitely been trying to do it more, yeah.
Alright, get out of the lobby now. Okay, cool.
Okay, give me a second. Okay, let's put that in. Okay, though, you will have more time to play because that's the bracket it is. It's a Swiss bracket. Everyone just gets to play 5 matches if there's an even amount of players. Asterisk. Next up, though, we're gonna have Lizard versus DudeWithMoney. We're gonna have another Thunder showing up, and Saberwolf.
Does the Steam effect still exist, Trash?
What does that mean?
Where like killer ranks on Steam were the same as bronze players on Xbox ranked?
I don't think that's quite true. It's definitely it's a lot easier to actually get the killer rank in Steam now that you can play with Xbox players. Used to, you like literally you could like boot up ranked on Steam, click find a match or whatever it says, and you'd be waiting there for like over an hour and just wouldn't get a match because there's nobody there. But now we have ranked crossplay. It's great. Thank you so much,
great.
Iron Galaxy.
They did a good job with the update. And like the lobbies are like way more stable, which we seem to forget. They got rid of the versus screen bug, which was
God.
the worst bug.
You don't want to. The versus screen was terrible. You don't want to go back to season 3 tournaments like before AE, where like especially Nikki's tournaments, like there were just lobby issues all the time.
Lobby issues, and then Nikki had an AMD graphics card, and it seemed to just crash a lot more with AMD graphics card stuff.
Okay, be your ender. What we got? Very minimal Oki from DudeWithMoney. I'm not sure what he's afraid of doing. You got to run that mix with Thunder. That's his whole thing. Get in there, do a low, do the overhead, do a grab. I'm not sure if is Light's jab even like a good meaty with Thunder. I have no idea.
Yep. It's plus.
Okay. Medium. Yeah, it's coming out.
Could have shadow eclipsed. Not the drop.
No, goodness, Lizard going a little crazy.
DudeWithMoney's like doesn't know what's going on, but stays solid, finds the kill.
Heavy, light. Oh, dropped the combo though. I do like to see him. He's mixing up his combos a bit more. He's not just always going into rapid doubles.
Which is good, yeah.
I've been.
Overhead finds the hit, no confirm though.
No, we just holding up. That's unfortunate. What's up, Sportsy? Oh, get
Wake
the
up, shadow
punish.
command grab.
It's not a terrible
Drops the
idea.
combo, no.
Heavies, no broken.
Damage ender gets a little bit of setup off this one. Overhead block, but plus frames. You're getting chipped out. You cannot block anything. DudeWithMoney convincing first game. Lizard found some hits, but dropped some like really key combos.
And key punish
lost a lot.
opportunities.
Yeah.
Maybe a little too ready to like mash out of combos and pressure. Maybe you sometimes just be waiting there, blocking, waiting for the
Why
drop.
does that jacket have a rare logo that says RIP next to it?
I mean, rare is dead.
It
Doesn't
isn't, though.
I mean, functionally it is.
Isn't Thunder's jacket supposed to be like a replica of the actual KI jacket that was released with like the old KI games or something?
I have no idea.
Did that jacket have a RIP Rare patch on it? Yeah, I think Lizard has just had that problem for a while where he's just gotta calm down, get a combo route going, do the launcher ender with Wolf. Just dial that in.
Mm-hmm. And short combos are really strong with the Wolf as well. If he just wanted to focus on doing short combos and getting them knocked down, then running Oki.
100%.
I do think, you know, if he does want to do longer combos, something that would just really benefit him is just sitting in training mode and practice going through combos without activating rabbit doubles. And making sure you get an ender. That's like something really big too.
Wall spot ender.
Oh my god, he ran back into it. Crossed himself up.
If you're only going to do one ender as Saber Wolf, you want it to be your launcher ender.
Oh, we're backing the way the hell up. Doesn't want any part of this.
Definitely not what I would have done, but it works out. Finds a hit, finds a lockout. Okay, does a heavy. Overextends though. Could have got so much damage. One chance. Okay.
I like that. Finishes the combo.
Okay,
He could have got more off that lockout and maybe killed, but I think if you see a large chunk of potential damage, like just finishing the one chance combo is the way to go.
I agree. Chips out of the overhead.
I believe Lizard's been trying to play without combo assists recently. But there's nothing wrong with playing with combo assists.
Oh, don't shadow counter that. Just punish full on block. Not wall spot ender. Okay. Lizard though. I like the patience. Gets the punish. Break. That's gonna work. Four frames.
Yeah. Alvaro, you say
21
that?
frame recovery.
I know you put the kappa with it too, but Saberwolf's walk speed is insane.
It's the best in the game. Literally. Both forward and back.
I don't know why, if that's a misinput or if he's meaning to do eclipse on block, but I would not do that.
If you use an analog player, it can be easy to get negative edge eclipse with Wolf. Because sometimes if you just like let the stick flick from down to neutral, it sometimes gives you down up, and then releasing a button will give you the negative edge. So, if you're an analog player, I'd definitely recommend switching to D-pad for Wolf. Pretty much any back, forward, up, down character in this game is harder to play with analog.
A big misplay there from Lizard. I mean, it wasn't that risky. DudeWithMoney just happened to go for the jump at the same moment. But if you have such a life lead, especially like this matchup right here, like you don't really have a big reason to go in.
No. Okay, there we go. Let's
You
go
got
with it.
you got it on the second attempt, but yeah, you don't really need to go in with the Wolf. Like you can just kind of react to what the Thunder does.
There's some matchups where characters can threaten you from far away, and then there's some where they can't. And this is definitely one where Thunder has a hard time approaching Wolf if Wolf just backs away. If Thunder even jumps from like 3/4 screen, you can just reaction punish that floaty jump with running uppercut like every time if you're looking for it.
Was this the first stream set or the second? This is the second one. We're in the second one of. We might need to wait a little bit longer though, depending on if Taz and Body can get connected. I'm still waiting for WebN and Black Diamond, I think. Oh wait, no. I see it now. I see it. Never mind. I said Black Diamond. It's Scar.
Yeah, Black Diamond rarely means Black Diamond these days.
True.
That's the joke about ECT and now today. Alright. I do think this matchup is probably even. I find it annoying to play as Wolf just because sometimes you get randomed out once in neutral and lose because of it because Thunder's Oki, but
I mean,
Wolf can just kill Thunder off of one interaction as well, so.
That's the Thunder game plan. Just get a knockdown and then just mix their shit until they're dead.
I think Wolf overall though is more solid against Thunder than Thunder is against Wolf. A lot of times when I lose to Hologram, it's because he literally hits me with like a random ankle slice in neutral because I'm just walking around too much.
Mm-hmm.
And then when I beat Hologram, it's usually just because Wolf just has more solid stuff in general.
Jump in medium kick, really. Check the dash through. Didn't get much off of it though.
Gotta
No
stop sending
Shadow
one
Gunner?
button into Shadow.
You had Shadow Meter. Watch for this Ragged Edge. I like it. He saw it. I like going for it. That means you're thinking about it.
Yep. It's the second one we've seen him attempt. It's -5, and I think Thunder can punish that with crouch jab. That spacing. Maybe
I
one of the
mean-
sweeps in the game. Stop sending overpower. Hit confirming overpower is like definitely one of the first things you want to focus on with Wolf as well.
Yeah, it's very hit confirmable. There's just so much going on there. And then, like, you know, you can hit / block confirming. If you hit, that's great. Start a combo. If you block, you got pressure.
Yep. Honestly, I feel like if you're new to fighting games and just want to learn how to hit confirm and what hit confirms are, overpower is like the button to start with. Because it's so easy to hit confirm.
Okay, backing up. Yeah, wants to stay away from it. I don't like him just sending this Ragged Edge, though. DudeWithMoney's already shown that he's looking for it. And Thunder with
And
Meter can
technically
just...
against Thunder?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Thunder with Meter could just punish it with Shadow Call the Earth.
Even if you're max spacing. Because like sometimes you can be safe from like jabs in other 5 frames if you space it, but with Thunder, nah, not a good idea. I think you're better off doing running uppercut if you want to neutral skip.
I will say another thing we've not really discussed with Thunder, with his discussing use of Shadow Meter, he has Shadow Command Call the Sky, but he also has Shadow Triple Act, which gets armor on frame 4. It can be a really good up RA option, especially if your opponent doesn't have meter to Shadow counter.
5 frame startup. It's also a really good meaty if your opponent has no meter, because like they literally can't beat it with anything.
Mm-hmm. It's really good.
Yeah, you just gotta block it, and then it's plus on block. You see the rip patch now, Trash? I said Route 66 as well.
No, I was not even looking at it. Sorry.
Oh, the rip patch is right there. You can see it. You can see it. Nope, no.
I wasn't looking. I'm doing stream stuff.
Yeah, you're doing your tournament. Maybe Google the Killer Instinct vest or whatever.
Okay, I'm still not seeing. I'm assuming he's playing. I'm not. Taz or Bodied. Let me know if y'all got started.
I think the vest just had no patches on the front, just as Killer Instinct on the back. So those additional patches were probably from Double Helix or Iron Galaxy, whoever made it.
Looks like we might need to wait a little bit after this round's done, unless they're just now getting started or finished. You know, we'll see what happens.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I think it's like never a bad idea to do Wolf's dive kick.
let's, you know, if they come back for another, they never go. You know, coming back after 10 years is pretty wild for a balance patch. If they did it again, that'd be crazy. But
Just make a new game at that point, yeah.
yeah. But seriously though, don't let Wolf do dive kick from neutral.
Don't let him?
Like from neutral jump.
Oh,
Yeah, get rid of that shit.
Yeah, it's better for neutral jump. And whenever people try to anti it, I always counter hit them trying to do something, and I always just tell people don't even try to anti it. It's not worth it. Like the amount of times I get anti it versus counter hit someone trying to anti it is probably like 80% in my favor.
Okay, let's get started. Alvaro, that was just all the fucking Paul B propaganda.
Yeah, people who thought Wolf's dive kick is bad are really like it's not as good from jump forward. Like the way the hitbox and hurtbox works for a forward jump and neutral jump are different, but neutral jump is really strong.
I think that was a misinput. Get a little juggle. I don't think you can pick this. No, you can. But nice break.
Oh, heavy triple X. Immediate lockout.
Yeah, Paul B was always saying like every matchup is like 2-8 for Wolf or some dumb shit like that.
Yeah. Look at that. That wasn't even plus. It's only -1 though.
Oh
At
my
worst.
god.
No, could have
Coulda
killed.
killed.
Better ender. Any ender except Wolfsbar would have killed the
Just
damage or launcher.
do a special move. There we go. That will
No.
chip. That will chip.
Could have Thunder could have shadow countered it though.
Oh, there's a
Gotta
shadow
stop
counter
saying
though.
that.
And by the way, not to
Watch,
shit on
though.
not to shit on Paul B though. Paul B is definitely like he's a really good player, but he definitely he got some whack opinions that got out in the ecosystem that people took seriously.
I think other Wolf players had some sort of say in that too.
Gets the ultra.
But-
He earned it. He won the first 3 set.
The launch sheets in 3 Wolf was worse, right? Then
Yeah. He did get
he
nerfed.
got some apology buffs. And he had a bug with his combo break that made it really bad in some matchups. But
I don't think he was ever as bad as people were saying he was though.
nah, probably not. All right.
Okay.
Lizard though just needs to tighten up a lot of.
Mhm.
Stop sending that shadow on block, especially.
Yeah, sending shadows on block, pretty bad. If anything, I think a good layer 1 usage of shadow meter is just to confirm punishes from button into shadow, or confirm lockouts mid combo to add some free damage on. Or just use it for shadow counter and stuff like that. Shadow counter is a really strong mechanic.
It is. It's a defensive mechanic that turns someone's pressure into a combo for you.
Okay, we're good to go. So let's see, we haven't had WebN or Chaotic on yet. Let's see if any of these. Okay, we do have 2 players matched at WebN Ferrets, not played, and then we have Scar and Chaotic. Actually, yeah, let's get these 2. We can get Scar next round. So we'll get Chaotic and Ayetu on stream. And we'll get WebN and Ferretsroq on stream. So that means Lizard and Taz off stream. Loc-Nar and DudeWithMoney off stream. Sean and Bodied off stream. And then Scar and JellyOmni off stream. Yeah, Paul definitely seems like kind of a whack individual. I'm not sure how much of that is just like some sort of personality he's doing or whatever, but not a person that I ever want to interact with personally. Yeah, we're talking about a different Paul. By the way, we're not talking about you, Lizard. Okay, let's get into it. Yeah, you all are good.
Could be a sweaty one. High table chaotic.
I think it's supposed to be height. Oh wait, no, did he fix it? No, I'll figure it out. TJ. Is that Ayetu on that side?
Damn, I don't have the. I was always picking the training stage. Yeah, it is A2 on the TJ chaotic. On its Shago. I know nothing about this matchup. I would think Shago would win if anyone wins though.
Scar, if it was talking about you, I called your match. I think you have to play JellyOmni. It's in the Discord.
Why is training like stage darker whenever TJ's on screen?
Yeah, I was just noticing like what's going on. Why is this so dark? I keep forgetting.
That
that's a
always
thing.
happens when TJ's on. I think it can happen when Mira's on as well. I don't know why.
Strange.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would have done dash through into Shadow Fireball, but the greed pays off.
A2's getting a lot of hits, but he's not getting that much damage. Like Chaotic just winning in the damage differential.
Definitely pop that instinct. You want 2 instincts as TJ. If not, it's pretty bad.
I know
Yeah, you only get
A2.
one. Unfortunate.
I know at some point A2 was like, he doesn't really know how to control TJ's instinct. He's definitely a bit unwieldy because he is like, he's stupid powerful. He's like crazy faster. It can be a bit overwhelming to control him. Or at
I
least
think it's something worthwhile.
I mean,
Because outside of the matchups TJ wins, I don't think he's that strong of a character without his instinct. So not using it is just a pretty big disadvantage. Good jump on the command grab.
something you could do that's like it's just pressure. It doesn't actually get you anything, but power line into jab into power line into jab, like it will just frame prep and keep people locked down.
It does lose to Shadow Counter, but yeah, you can do that. And then throw in the command throw.
Its command throw is basically just unpunishable. Like they have to do like a preemptive jump to punish you for TJ's command throw and his instinct.
They can backdash it or do a shadow or throw invul move
No, yeah.
for other characters with other air options.
I guess I should say,
But yeah,
you
it's-
know.
a normal jump does not punish it anymore. Pretty much.
Yeah. There's always exceptions to everything.
Sticking with the TJ though. I don't know. I like Wolf against Shago. I think Wolf is very good against the Shotos for the most part.
He is one of the scariest characters in the game, Lizard, once he turns on instinct.
Oh yeah, TJ's got a top 5 instinct.
In fact, I would say, it's nice to have the satisfaction, the safety that you feel from having last breath, but I would say it's less optimal. In theory, if you just don't have a good chance to pop it, it's still good to have. But having the full life bar or the full instinct bar for his instinct is crazy good. Nice block.
Definitely missing out on cashing all that damage out.
Yeah.
I guess that's kind of playing with his food a little. Regardless if you want last breath or not, just pop your instinct in your first life bar at least, Ayetu. And you can save your second one for last breath if you want it. Even though it usually maybe isn't as optimal. To break out the heavy.
Last breath is also
Overhead a
just
bit too much.
pop the instinct on wake up. You have meter to wake up with the invincible if they're doing anything to you. Okay, he's jumping. Don't do it. Oh, that was hard to block.
Well, like you'll still get another instinct most likely for last breath.
Oh yeah, he was just in the sky beforehand there. Chago's probably not one of the characters to like throw out the grab just because they do like to be in the air a lot.
Yeah, it just depends on the player's habits.
Nice heavy break on these juggles. That's definitely one of the best ways to break TJ's juggles is looking for the normals that he's doing.
Definitely. End it.
Ooh.
Nice. Oh, it wasn't a reset. DP, block. Oh, it didn't block the surge. Oh, it should be dead.
No!
Reset will kill.
Okay, there we go.
A bit sloppy, but we got there. A2 on the board.
Didn't even need that last breath.
Nope.
I would say another, I think it's more optimal to get the full instinct bar of use as well, but there's a lot of characters that could just like fuck TJ on last breath. Like just like gets to basically just invalidate that thing and just do a mix on
Make it a
him.
medium. Yeah. I think last breath should just block out inputs like the round start does.
Yeah, probably.
Like Arbiter can just walk through it. It's really funny.
Oh yeah, with the overshield on. Kim can definitely just parry it if she has a dragon already, which she gets 3 if she does an ultra. Like even into the quick instinct cancel or the ultra cancel, she gets 3 dragons anyways. Like she gets.
I can just summon shadow meteors. And he just
Yeah,
has to hold it.
there's just so many ways for it to just go wrong. Pure control here from
Speaking of
Chaotic
going
though. A2 just guessing wrong every single time.
He was definitely guessing a cross-up DP was coming, but stayed in front.
Oh, is it 2? Well, my apologies. She still gets 2, though. Oh my god, that hit really far away. Power line? Flying knee? That did 26 for 4 hits. TJ definitely does some
It
damage.
hurts. Oh yeah, he does tons of damage.
Punish?
Should be a punish. Yeah, nicely done. I think A2 could have popped Instinct there or done Shadow Vortex. You can usually cancel that pretty late on the block tremor. Nice punish. He keeps doing heavy, and Chaotic Assassin has already caught on to that in like game 2. Breaking that a lot.
Oh, that could have been an opportunity there.
TJ's command throw is kind of like Conrad's in my opinion, where it's tough to react to, but it is reactable if you're looking for it. And TJ's not an instinct.
Now, what do you use to react to it?
Jump or Shadow Leaping Slash?
No, I meant like, what are you looking for? Like visual, audio?
Yeah, it's visual. I'm looking for TJ to start diving at me with his arms open.
Pretty risky for him to activate instinct here. But I mean, it can work out.
I think it was working out. Plus a rock, but he can't kill, so it doesn't break. Now you gotta guess for your life. Plus frames, overhead, breaks the medium. Just swinging for the fences doesn't work out. I do think swinging for the fences is usually a pretty bad strategy against Shago.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so many ways.
Stuff off and we'll just punish it.
Mm-hmm.
But if the Shaco's going for a lot of that stuff and you're just patient, you block dive kicks, you can punish them or it's your turn if he surges it. So glad I never fought against Season 2 Shago.
The +8 surge dive kick?
Yeah, for a third of a bar meter.
Yeah, I don't know what they were thinking back then. I don't know what they were thinking letting him be played in the KI World Cup in 2016.
They were thinking Rico needed a championship.
Oh, the battle of the Jago.
I think Shago has a slight advantage, and it's mostly in zoning. Like, you just try to zone Jago out. Oh, too late. You can try that too if you're Shago, but it's definitely not easy from that far away.
3 reset, I don't like it. Just finish your combo.
I agree.
Especially if you fully extend your combo. Like doing a throw reset, like maybe a few, like a couple
Like
of
literally right
breakpoints
as the combo
in.
starts.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
fine. But if you're like, you max out the KV bar, you might as well just finish that shit.
Like your setup you get is usually maybe like the same you're gonna get on throw anyway.
Yeah. Oh, what a backdash. Still didn't get out of there though. I think that was a gas medium break.
Most likely, blew it up.
And then the important thing to remember against Shago, like, not really that big of a damage dealer. Like, in sync with Shadow Meter, he can do a lot. But, like, Jago's definitely out-damaging Shago on a blow-to-blow basis.
I know, I played this matchup as Shago, and I definitely just like to run away and jump and shoot fireballs at him.
Shago is maybe... He's not the most, but he's one of the most effective zoners in the game. Like, it's, you know,
Definitely.
it's little mosquito bites and whatnot. You don't get too much off of it, but it can be really hard to chase down, depending on the character you're using.
If you're cracked as Shago, you can even confirm full screen fireballs into Shadow Dive Kick for a combo. It's definitely not easy, though.
Chaotic just sending that overhead. I don't hate
Shadow
it.
Punish, you got full meter.
Yeah, that's definitely a thing that we should say more and more often. It's like, if you have a full meter, you should be looking for opportunities to use it. Shadow meter comes so fast in this game.
Especially.
You don't need to be like sitting out there willy-nilly, but like, you got full meter, you might as well be using heavy DP. That was a punish though. It's recapped it.
Alright, you're dead, Shadow. That's what you got to get it.
Okay.
Chaotic Assassin missing some opportunities where he could have cashed out with Shadow DP earlier, but finds a win anyway.
A2's TJ and Jago. So, not looking too bad.
Doing work.
I definitely think, I mean, I think Ayetu already knows this already, but he should look to get more comfortable with Instinct TJ. He's so good.
Not the sigh into the GGs.
I mean, I know that
Type
feel
out
too.
sigh.
Ferris, if you can unready for just a minute so I can run a commercial.
I don't know. A2, if you're playing Wolf, I like Wolf against Shago. I don't know.
And you like Wolf against everybody.
No, it's not true.
This guy's always
Against
playing
the Shotos,
Saber
I like
Wolf.
Wolf. Yeah, but I'm not gonna recommend someone pick Wolf to like counter pick Arya.
Yeah,
or
I'm
Blaze if
just
you're
being
gonna
stupid. I'm just being silly.
Wolf just got those buttons so that wall out the Shotos.
Okay. Do we need to get WebN on stream now versus Ferrets? Please, did we already get Lizard? And I did a silly and did not. It looks like Lizard and Taz might still be fighting. And I don't know, there's just so many things to do. I usually forget to, I like putting the round separators in the score area. And Ferrets, I do love your name.
I'll have to open up the stream to see
Quite
it.
good. It's just Sean is my Oshi. Maybe, oops, meant to press the Windows key. He might be waiting for an invite. Are we not friends on the Xbox? If I add everyone. No, I'm following him. I guess that was from the dumbass era where we had follows on Xbox Live, and then they took that away. So now I don't see them in my friends list anymore.
That was
A2's
a weird decision.
A2's like just about as close as you are to getting out of the rookies, honestly. He performs
see it.
well. He just doesn't like the only players he doesn't perform well against are like it's like you and like Dia when she was playing and
I feel like
yeah.
Web and Ragnarok's got to be.
Yeah, Web and Ragnarok is he's if I was a bit more discerning, I would definitely just tell Web him no, you can't play. He's got 2 Xbox Pro Stars, like dude obviously plays a ton. But I thought it'd be fun to let him play at least until he's ready
Have
to
you
get
heard the
out.
stories about how he got his Xbox Pro Stars though?
No. Did he block a lot of people? Is he one of those?
No. He just had talked about it once where like he would like chat with Boss Shaolin about like the best times to log on when there's like certain people you can meet on and stuff.
Yeah, crossover. I definitely don't think Levin is like so strong to not be allowed though. Like he definitely
Look, Ferrets was doing work.
yeah. I do think Levin gets away with a lot just based on Steer like generally being kind of a squirrely character and players like liking to press buttons.
Like, can you survive the instant? This is where it gets hard.
No, got out once. Heavy break,
What a
brave.
break.
Getting rid of the webs is actually not the best strategy. I feel like.
No, it isn't. You want to leave the webs on as long as possible. Is that going to reach? No.
No.
You gotta be careful because their kunai also comes out so fast. 6 frames. I like it, yeah. Air to air with jump heavy kick, I think it's very strong.
I mean, Loc-Nar, he probably is, but like if he plays in like 1 or 2 more of these, he'll probably be out. He's pretty good, but he's not that good.
And like the overall skill level in the rookies definitely fluctuates as certain players enter and don't. Like, I know we have our current cohort of people that enter regularly, but there were some people that used to enter before that were pretty solid, and stuff.
Yeah, I'd say it like that, Chaotic. Okay, gets the punish
It's
on that.
being a bit too YOLO. Generally, running and trying to do something like running flame breath is not good against the duo. And Ultra, yep.
Yeah, Ferret's a little too quick to use the shadow tail flip against Sadira, where she can kind of get at heights where it just doesn't really work on her.
I think try to air to air with jump lights or jump heavy kick if you're far away or something like that is better. It's generally most characters game planning against Sadira's try to air to air.
No, I definitely think there are exploitable flaws in Weapons gameplay that, you know, doesn't necessarily preclude him from being in these.
Picking one of the laggier stages. Cooler stage though. Nice, finds the low. Heavy's broken right away. Yeah, mortars are also really good at controlling the air.
Oh,
It's a bit too patient getting over the empty low.
she does have a really good crouching medium kick. It's not like a full gore level one, but it's pretty good. That was such a
That
weird
was so
stun.
weird.
Yeah.
Oh, what a block.
I think it's pretty fine. Ultrafine even. Even though Ultrafine actually just means like really thin.
I didn't realize that. Fine does mean tiny. Yeah, I like it.
No, it
You
means
don't
fine
need
as
to do too
fuck.
much.
True. You got Shadow Meter. If he's using that heavy kunai, you gotta look to Shadow Counter that shit. That is not a free in for Sadira. If anything, it's as a weakness for you to exploit.
Hard knockdown. You gotta block. No, you gotta block. Okay,
Oh,
good
it still
block.
blocks.
You gotta lock him down. Plus. I don't like it.
No, went for the
Backdash,
throw.
yeah. I respect him, but you just gotta commit though. Dancing pop is going eventually. Yeah, just get out of there. Just run away. You can shadow counter. Oh no, too many hits. Nice work from Robin Ragnarok. Chip is gonna be enough. Good air there. That's such a good air there button.
I like to see Ferris go for more throw with the Flame Carpet up.
Do you think there are some situations where he should recognize he can do shadow tail flip? And it's like if Sadira's jumped twice, you can often just, you know, punish her for it. Try and react. Oh, what a punish. So it's just not getting out of.
I mean, if she's
getting as
full
much
screen,
as-
literally shoot 3 of them. Like, she can't do anything about that.
Kind of agree.
It's not like Kim Woo where, like, if you shoot more than one, like, she can just straight up light dragon kick you pretty easily. Yeah,
Yeah,
going
he
for
has
the
been on point on that punish.
yeah, he's been going for the flame too much. I'm not. I guess off of that tail flip, like that's a lot riskier to do, but that might avoid
Just do
that.
nothing.
Do nothing. Yeah, that could work as well.
The medium Talon Rake, if you do nothing, is -9 on block. So I don't even know if that would be able to punish Sadira there. Like Wolf has to running uppercut punish it, and that's the only thing he has.
Weapon's definitely been shown. Yeah, he's reacted to that so many times with the same option. It's unfair to recognize that. I don't know if he's listening.
Yep.
I would advise not listening while you're playing your matches.
Block and punish. Nicely done. Medium's breaking right away. Ferret's definitely got to counter break more, and he's too scared to break as well. Punish. Okay, gets the lockout. Has the meter. Spend it. The knockdown. Watch out, the Shadow Talon Flake. Yeah, he's been doing that every time. Got to get an answer for that, Ferrets. It's not that good of an option. Every time he's had meter on, he's not held anything and done the Shadow Web Fling. Punish. Oh, missed it.
Yeah, he definitely goes for that too much too. No shadow counter? I'm not sure if you realize. But yeah, that dive kick that Sadira has, if you want to call it that, where she goes straight down, like it's good for mix-ups and whatnot. It's really, I feel like its best utility is just an instinct where you can keep it safe. So you're basically risking it as much as you are risking it for your opponent. Like whether or not they block it, they'll get a punish if you mess up.
No, that's super meaty. Oh, I didn't realize.
Yeah,
Kinda
just like
fell for
me.
that earlier. Yeah, that's weak.
If you see it on screen, I'd probably assume it's just hitting you meaty. Could have killed if he recognized it.
Yeah, I think if you just jump at her, if you predict that and you just jump at her, you can punish that Ferret. Like jump as she's going back to the web clean.
There are definitely options you can go for to deal with Shadow Web Cling. It's not that good. It's invincible, but it's not that good.
I want to see Ferrets find like a couple more hits and then land a counter breaker when it's in kill range.
Yeah.
It's not quite kill range yet. So maybe like one more opening, reset, heavy auto doubles counter breaker, that'll kill.
That is a strategy to go for, is, don't use counter breakers too much and then use it when it's going to kill, because your opponent's gotten...
That's what I try to do. There we go, that chased her down. Nicely done.
Your opponent's just gotten
Now
really
she
used
is in kill range,
to...
I think, to get a good opener.
Yeah. Gotta block this
Ah,
out,
you did,
though.
though. Yeah.
But yeah, just, be cognizant of your counter breaker usage. If you don't like to risk counter breakers a lot, just, let your opponent feel like it's safe to break the entire set. And counter break their ass.
Yeah. But yeah, Ferret's 3-0, but not too bad, honestly. I think Ferret's just a bit too patient on defense. Like, didn't have the right, situations when to go for the anti-airs and not. So just
especially
blocking
like
that, I think would help him a lot in the matchup.
I'm not 100% sure because I'm not a Riptor player. I feel like off the bouncy dive kick, the one where she hops off you, I feel like run back tail fling might actually be really good there, or at least just run back in general. You have words for them? That's Dira's definitely. She has stuff she can do. She's not bad. She's only bad in a relative sense. But I think I definitely would not rank any character in this game below B. Buff bottom one Sadira. I mean, maybe she could use a little bit more buffs, but we've already gotten the patch. Okay, I think asking for any more is just greed. No, not simply anti-air her approach with Riptor. Okay. Round 4, here we go. We have not gotten Scar on stream, so we probably need to do that. Where's he at? Who's he fighting? He's fighting Ayetu this time? Yeah, let's get Ayetu on stream one last time, I think. Just so we can get Scar on here. And then... we got pick of the litter here.
My challenge is bugged. I gotta refresh.
It's getting kind of slow and buggy with me as well. Damn, is A2 paying attention to what I'm marking?
Is this the third time A2's been on stream?
Yeah, this will be. Oh wait, no, I said it out loud. Never mind. Yeah, we're gonna get. This will be the last time A2 will be on stream. But I wanted to get Scar on stream, so let's do that. That's just who he happens to be matched up with. Then we'll get DudeWithMoney and Bodied on stream after that.
We've had everyone on stream at this point, right? Yeah.
Ad break? Did I not run an ad? I gotta make sure I do that. Thank you, Scar. Or Scar. Sneerful. Too many S's. Too many S's. A2, get back in here. Where'd you go? You are on stream. It might have been a issue, internet issue. We'll figure it out though. But Chaotic Ragnarok off stream, Lizard Loc-Nar off stream, Sean and Ferrets off stream, and JellyOmni and Taz off stream. I might be a little late with the scoreboard. Actually, I just realized I do not have the Scar name. I guess I'll just put UncleScarScar. No, TOJ is actually what he entered with last time.
DOJ, let's go.
I'll put that for you. It's so disrespectful. Wow. You think Scar is that lowly of a character in our community. Is that what it is, Sneerful?
Oh, it was like Glacius' worst matchup.
What is
See if
this
Scar can pull it off.
color? This color looks crazy.
The Glacius one?
Yeah.
Gotta be an anniversary one.
Yeah, I'm curious why Ayetu picked Glacius. Reset? Gets immediate with it, I think.
I don't particularly like Glacius for Spinal that much either. It's probably even, but this one's definitely really bad for Glacius.
Yeah, that floaty jump is 100% getting scooped out of the air every single time. We jump, no punish. Oh my
okay.
god.
Shadow counter the shadow. You don't see that every day. Just put bugs out. What is Glacius gonna do? Scar doesn't have the cross ups, guessing. Oh, but the huge drop that could have been so much damage in the throw. It's gonna take the kill. Oof.
Yeah, Glacius is like #1 character to confirm lockouts into Shadow uses double dump it. Let's go.
Get your 70%. 86.
Oh, the lock. Definitely something,
Scar's going
you
for
know,
so many memes.
more advanced with Glacius is having the timings for Hail and Shatter to actually still be, you know, unblockable, but hard to, forcing them to jump out and get hit, essentially.
Finally finds a life bar, but Scar got so much work from that. Oh, doesn't do the right ender. Did damage him, but should have done better.
He's got Instinct now, too. We're about to see some shenanigans for sure.
Yeah, Counter Instinct I don't think is super powerful, but it's definitely not bad. Shadow? Yeah.
Nice. No,
Yeah, you don't want to do manuals. Yeah, don't go for manuals when you're cursed, because it's just way slower. Auto doubles are not affected by the curse, though. This is closer than it should be. The 5' though is going to catch. Scar doesn't go into Ultra.
Oh my god. He locks
dead?
out.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
I think Scar got a bit too memey towards the end there.
I mean, I feel like that is like most of Scar's like problems, and like if he's, you know, aiming to be, you know, a better player, he gets a little too memey sometimes. If,
for the funny stuff.
I feel like he might just be aiming to be having a good time though, which is, you know, that's perfectly acceptable.
Yeah, me and him had some fun in Narcissus. I haven't played him in so long, and we played in tournament last Wednesday, and I was doing some memey stuff against him.
You're hard. What, Rowan makes you sad? You could be undisputed cook of KI and the backyard.
I don't even have a backyard, bro. I have an apartment. No, it wasn't custom made, Loc-Nar. I got it from, it was one of the Iron Galaxy had a charity stream. It was one of the
Oh,
rewards
you're always
things.
talking about that.
Yeah,
didn't see them
I'm
talk
saying
about
I should
Apron.
get a chef's hat.
When's the KI barbecue?
I don't know.
Just walk outside in Arizona, throw something down the sidewalk.
Yeah, throw a cooking egg on the road.
Okay,
Yeah,
we
Scar's
got
a cook. Scar and Sneerful are both cooks.
true.
The Spinal comes out. No funny business. And by that I mean maximum funny business.
This thing is it's Scar.
Wait. It didn't take his skull for that cancel.
Maybe it's because he got thrown out of it or something, or whatever happened.
I don't know.
Ayetu's he's getting in the mood, getting some funny business too. Yeah, it's definitely Power Devour is really good here in this matchup.
Yep, just like that.
Oh my god.
Okay, Scar, please.
Yeah, if you get
Not
Power
even going
Devoured
for
a lot,
really.
especially Glacius, you want to start threatening those jumping normals, those far lance normals, or the forward medium punch. also really good.
Nice him. Wants to keep that instinct for as long as possible. Shoot out some skulls.
Yeah, it's not gonna
Power
work.
Divine.
Yeah, control yourself from using special moves. He actually did just try to rise up. That was just a liquidize. Glacius' liquidize in instinct is absolutely crazy.
Yeah, he gets crazy mobility after having like none without instinct.
What's that? Okay, that was a combo. Okay, I was like, I wasn't sure if that was up or in or not. I wasn't paying attention.
It was like a short little combo. Ooh, there. That is goals though. Dive kicks. Oh. Counter break, no dice. Jumping. Jumping again.
Definitely, if
Block out.
you got all this meter,
So much damage.
make sure you confirm your punishes button into shadow move. Oh my god, that worked! You might be able to kill.
Not without meter. Yeah, but it's close.
Oh my gosh.
I think he did the homing puddle punch. Homing puddle punch is not invincible on the way up, so if you can stuff it, it's really hard, but you can stuff it with something.
That was crazy.
Yeah, these Glacius comebacks are too real. Lockout once against Glacius and it's a comeback.
I mean, if you don't know A2, like, Scar is maximum shenanigans. He likes the silliness and he will try to go for it. Definitely that category of player that you can't really condition. Like, he's going to do what he wants to do.
Every time.
Having fun mode? I mean, do what you want to.
Or wasn't having fun before. That's crazy.
Where are we going? Where are we going? A2.
Xbox One loading times.
I mean, yeah, that's probably what it is. But, you know, A2's used a bunch of characters.
Don't pick random. Don't pick random.
Yeah, don't pick random. Make sure you pick a stage. Rash. That is maximum fun mode. Okay.
Especially against Spinal. Rash is pretty good against him.
I mean, if you talk about what I said, Scar, like, not being conditionable is actually really strong. You just, you know, you got to recognize when that is actually being a detriment for you. A lot of players will, like, assume that you're going to change your game plan when they punish you for something. Like, you do an anti-air a lot. It's the classic argument you see on Twitter a lot. It's like, what wins, like, you know, 16 anti-airs or 17 jump-ins?
Exactly. Oh, where's the punish? Don't throw punish that. That is like heavy punishable. At least medium.
Oh, nice chase down. Cool, Andrew. What's up?
Oh, reason that.
How's it going?
That's not a good media to do against Spinal, but it worked out.
Wall splat injury.
Shenanigans are working. Yeah,
No.
it's not punishable at that height, but
Nice check.
just no cancel. Should have
Yeah.
counted early.
Fuck you, Scar. That was so stupid.
Wasting his own instinct for fun. Spinal is definitely one of the characters to meme with in the game.
Yeah. I mean, Rash is also pretty good at memeing. They gave him like one of the best taunts in the game. And he has a slow variant of it.
Yeah, he's got 2 taunts. Like the Battletoads pause theme or whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
Shadow counter? No! I don't think you realized he had a meter.
Yeah, you do have a
Close.
little bit of meter. You're very over the secondary point. Oh my god, he was just in your face. You didn't press a button.
Did find the throw though. Alright, jab, jab, jab. Oh. Yeah, trying to anti-air Rash's Spinal's like, what are you doing?
Trade. Oh my god, we breaking. Nice anti-air.
Bike is gonna punish though. Yeah. I don't like that cash out.
No, should have did a little bit of corner carry into the wall splat. That's like where you want to be with Rash with this instinct.
Oh, should have wanted the linker. Does find a meaty. Where's the heavies? Where's the heavies? Not the heavy linkers. Throw into the bike. Doesn't have the dice left.
I should have done meaty wrecking ball, maybe. Actually, no. Skeleport would have got him out of there.
Yeah, you can't meaty wrecking ball against Spinal. Alright. Close one, but Spinal clutches it.
Pretty good showing. Rash is, Alex isn't around right now, as far as I know. Rash is still a strong character.
Yeah, you gotta look both ways. Look behind you, make sure Alex isn't there before you say that. Yeah, Rash is still very good. Maybe not top 5, but really good.
He's definitely a shadow of his former self still, but he's still good. He was really good in season 3. Let's say. Thank you for the follow, Cool Andrew. Ape Disciple, thank you for the follow. Not Sweetie Fox also followed, but I mean she followed before, that's just a new account.
Banner. I'm just kidding.
Hey, what is
It was like some random account that kept following my Twitch account, unfollowing and following, and I wasn't even streaming. I just get emails about it, so I just like went into my Twitch account and banned them without even streaming.
Crazy. Yeah, he's still quite good. He's got like ridiculous normals to play like the game with.
And his
he's
air mobility is good. He just gets zoned out in some matchups and he loses to Rom, and that's basically it.
What about Isako?
Oh, he loses to Isako. He loses to like probably Riptor and Kilgore. Like all the characters that were like close against him in the previous version
No,
now
just
probably
win.
beat him. Yeah. Well, that's still only like 4 or 5, 6 characters maybe.
Oh, we actually got the backdash, but no punish. Ooh, Ayetu second guessing himself on defense?
I think he's just blocking too much.
Yeah,
Jab,
sometimes.
jab. Okay, that works.
Oh, the classic. Definitely
I like to say jab feed. At least I'm pretty sure it's 5. It could be 6. I'm gonna double check.
definitely a classic in this game. A lot of players do it. It's kind of a bad habit of some players. Is like post combo breaker, they'll just send shadow moves, which sometimes can be a good idea, but it's definitely usually there's a way to counteract it if you're ready for it. Nice block. Did we block? No, we didn't. I think I saw the start of a crouching jab. Oh, did get the punish? Use the Battle Maniacs more with Rash. Like, to call it out, they just basically have to shadow counter it. Otherwise, they just block and you get out if you do a lot.
And if Spinal's skeleporting, it'll just punish the skeleport.
Yeah, he'll turn around.
Oh, the reset, I like it.
No! Oh my god, Scar.
Waha, waha, waha.
Make it Banjo-Kazooie noises while Rash is wearing the shorts.
Yeah, true.
Oh, that was a fun set.
I did look it up. The Shadow Cell Sword is 5 frames, and then Shadow Bone Shaker is 6. I think Rash is the only character in the game with 2 fast shadows that are both +1 block. So Spinal kind of needs it.
Mm-hmm. Well, that was fun. Yeah. I mean, it was fun for us, too. Just watching this shit.
I got out of the lobby.
Yeah, get out of here. Yeah. Let me run a little commercial again. Apologies to the brokies. We're gonna get bodied and do with money on the stream now, though. I mean, Spinal Skeleport is really strong, but it's also like, it's strong with risks, and it has resource usage to it as well. So I feel like it's a well-balanced tool.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you can OS it pretty easily with a lot of characters. And like in the corner, if you're just using light pressure that's good, Spinal has to like double Skeleport to get out of it. Then 2 skulls.
A lot of the time what it's actually good at is like catching your opponent like being too active.
Yeah, like it allows Spinal to be really good against characters that don't have good light buttons and prefer to throw out buttons that are higher recovery on whiff. That's why like TJ kind of struggles against Spinal because he gets his plus frames from his medium heavy target combo, which just are not good against Skeleport. While like Saberwolf just does crouching light kick and then like it's very good against Skeleport.
Okay, I was just about to send you an invite. Here we go. We got Pullout King and DudeWithMoney in here. Who's Pullout King going with this time though?
Is he pulling out?
Yeah, who is he? Who's Pullout King pulling out? True. What you wish was on stream?
Honest, honestly.
I don't know how Thunder Aghanos goes, honestly. Although having a grounded overhead against Aghanos is pretty good. Heavy overhead, I should say. Grounded heavy overhead. Riptor.
No, body, don't do that.
Yeah, that wall splat stuff is just not good. You basically will only catch opponents that are just unaware.
And the only thing you're getting off it anyway is a sweep. So like, it's
You
not
can
even
get
high
a-
reward when it works out.
You can get a much better knockdown by just finishing your combo, like with the knockdown ender.
Yeah.
I do see DudeWithMoney using jumping medium kick a lot more. I'm not sure why you wouldn't use jumping heavy kick like the or heavy punch the vast majority of the time.
You're probably right. I don't see that jumping medium kick from any Thunders, honestly.
Oh my god, body is fucking mashing.
But he drops the combo that could have killed.
Reaction break, nice. Oh no, he's reaction breaking. You gotta make sure you break in the right timing for reaction breaks on heavies.
The opener. Oh my god, how did that whiff? Shit just does not anti-air Thunder. Thunder's got like no hurt box with all hitbox below him on that jump heavy punch.
Yeah, it's
I've never seen Skate Fast complain about this in the matchup.
you can parry as Kim and certain spacings, like he just doesn't get hit by the projectile of the parry.
Yep. So like usually you want some priority to beat out Thunder's anti-air, but having a projectile just doesn't interact with it and Thunder just beats that.
Yeah, use those
anti-air at a lot of
dashes.
angles. Oh, that was really good. Oh, never mind. I was gonna say that was good, but then Thunder
He wasn't ready for the punish. Yeah.
That's not gonna work. Never mind. What do I know?
Block? No, you gotta block.
That's an overhead. Yeah, the other parts are overheads.
It looks like he tried to press as well. Yeah, do
You're
it.
gonna scoop. Still alive. Top. Oh,
Might
maybe
have
you
a-
could have killed.
Yeah, probably could have killed with the juggle combo. That's important to have for
no,
that.
okay.
I do think, getting a knockdown and is probably just better on his sort of things like that. But if you can get the kill, you should get those combos down.
If you can get the kill and your opponent's locked out, definitely go for it.
DudeWithMoney on the board though. I like seeing more Thunder gameplay. Thunder's a sick character.
Super cool. I agree.
He's definitely not in the highest tier of characters, but he is maybe top 1 in bullshit, maybe top 2. He's up there.
Yeah.
Like
I
what
think he's
you-
got the best vortex in the game. Like it's the scariest to deal with.
Yeah, like Thunder is.
Maybe I
you
don't mean
know,
it's the best, but scariest. for sure.
Thunder's a mid character until he gets a knockdown. Yeah, Pullout
Arya probably
he's
actually
used
has
it
the best
before.
vortex in the game.
How you doing today, Metro? What's up?
Dropless 8 field. What do you think about Thunder versus Idol, Metro?
Oh my god, ran into it. What a scoop. Hell yeah, what a whip punish. That was great. Yeah, Hologram definitely carries Thunder whenever he's around playing. Jumping Heavy Punch is good, but Thunder can actually DP it. Goes through
Body
projectiles.
just like not confirming the hits either.
Yeah, Body, finish your combos. Just do a combo. Do an ender. Riptor's got really strong mix as well, like lockdown pressure. Maybe not mix, but she's got really good strike throw and lockdown.
Yep.
Yeah, Zyrex is pretty decent. He streams a lot too. No. Nice runaway.
Oh, you
Could have
could've
actually.
punished that thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, run away, run back in. YOLO be God, a classic. That's hard to block.
I mean, right now you have Instinct as well. If you got the spacings for the Bigoths, like for the Skyfall follow-up, you can just Instinct cancel it and be in their face and plus.
Pretty strong. Wake up over it and it works out. Okay. DudeWithMoney, I see you. Good block. Not a good punish.
Yeah, tail flip is definitely it's definitely heavy punishable. You can punish with whatever you want, more than likely. Grip
You gotta
door.
be careful because some stuff will get low profile to buy her recovery, but other than that.
The throw. Oh my god, the trade. No.
Let's go, Body. The memes.
I mean,
DudeWithMoney gotta pop that instinct.
the tail flip shenanigans can definitely just rob rounds.
DudeWithMoney could have popped instinct and just DP'd that tail flip or blocked and punished. Seen it in the freeze frame.
Mm-hmm. Popping instinct is maybe the best. Having that screen freeze is just one of the best defensive things in this game. It's why I find it's part of why I find Idol so frustrating. He gets those like free moments to see what's going on. I feel like you play someone who plays Orchid with your tag. Who could be Orchid? Like, I mean, there's a couple of Xbox games that are like the adjective, noun, number that are on Xbox that play Orchid, but I'm not sure who you're talking about.
Yeah, adjective, noun, number. Classic.
Okay, here we
Okay,
go in.
1-1.
Again, I don't know
That
why
was
he's
like no whip.
not going for jumping heavy punch. Maybe he's had some bad experiences or something, but jumping heavy punch is just like the god, like ambiguous cross-up button.
He did it once and he beat Riptor's anti-air. Back heavy punch from Riptor.
Yeah, I like it. He's being patient. Get your buff up. Safe pressure, pretty much. Mostly safe. Asterisk pressure.
Yeah, calls it out. Gets thrown out of his own mix-up. I think he pushed heavy kick. That's like a 20 for normal.
Oh, the air-to-air. Again, went for the air-to-air button himself. I feel like you should just be pressing jumping heavy punch more. Like, even if you're not sure where they're going to be, just press jumping heavy punch. It's so good. I like Body being patient. It's not a style of play I'm used to seeing him doing. Like, he's not going in whenever he doesn't need to. Okay, there we go. Get a scoop. What we got? Overhead. Missed the meaty. It wouldn't have worked anyways. Yeah, someone's got to show DudeWithMoney like the slight micro walk, ambiguous like jumping cross-ups. This is some of the scary shit he has, and then once you got the opponent like scared to like try to mash out of their wake up, that's when you start doing like empty jumps to throw, overhead, low.
Let's go. It's gonna be invincible. Oh no, missed it.
Yeah, Body's been using Riptor a lot. He played Kim a little bit earlier. Oh, Body.
That was funny interaction.
Yeah. Dude with money's got to be a little bit more confident on these punishes. You could definitely get like at least like a crouch medium or something. Again, the tail flip unnecessary that time.
Exactly.
Awesome victory.
I mean, he's waiting to pull out the tail flips until the end here.
I know people compare Riptor to El Fuerte, but every clips I didn't play a lot of Street Fighter 4 at all, but all the clips I've seen of El Fuerte, he looks way more annoying to deal with than Riptor. Like, I don't know. I think El Fuerte seems annoying in it as heck.
Let's be glad El Fuerte's not coming back to Street Fighter ever again, probably.
We don't know that.
I can hope. Just not even like that good of a design.
What are you talking about? Mexican luchador? What else do you want?
Are all Mexican grapplers, you know?
You gotta bring a Mingo back. That's what Alex says for the Mexican representation.
If they said Amingo in Street Fighter 6, I'd be like, fuck yeah, let's go. It's so stupid.
It's a weird cactus. Oh, body not so good start. Again, the weird ender, but it works out.
Oh my
Low
god.
crush. Oh my god. Yeah.
They fake out shadow boxing into something else.
I mean, whiff to get your opponent to press and then hit
I feel like
for it.
Triplex might actually be pretty good against Riptor. Just because like a lot of her like main weakness is that she has to take up space to have offense. Like she can't just walk a lot of times. She has to like run or whatever. So if you're throwing Triplex out, she might just run into it. And then you're safe on block too. If they don't have Shadow Meter, like you're completely safe to do it. They have to jump it.
Heavy's punishable, but I think it's only like -5 or something. Double kill. Dude with money, not too far behind, honestly. Got a bar meter. It's a free 20% if you land a command grab.
It's not gonna hit.
Anti-air? Never mind. Trash knew I didn't.
No, I did not believe that at all. I think she just leaps over Triplex. Maybe with Talon Rake, yeah, but if she's like running in to do like a flame or whatever. Yeah, it's not foolproof or whatever. I think it's not a bad idea though.
Too early.
Yeah, got smacked there.
Punish? Oh, -5 sweep, but you get a good punish.
Oh, the toe
Wasn't
flip
ready
again.
for it.
Opener ender.
TP out. Flip out.
Again. Opener ender. You gotta be looking for
We're
it
at the
now.
start
Take
of
it
it.
so many
That's gonna
times.
work.
Oh my god.
Body with the memes. Gonna take it 3-1.
Yeah, I feel like that a lot of that was just dude with money not being ready for body shenanigans.
Yeah. Body is throwing a lot of stuff out there.
I'm gonna be sad if Street Fighter ever actually does the IRL character thing.
The what?
The thing City Levels did.
Ronaldo for Street Fighter. Jake Paul for Street Fighter.
Okay, we got one more round here. We gotta wait for these matches to kill up. No A2. That A2 is the only person we will for sure not get on stream this time. Come on. Give me round 5 challenge.
Is it just calculating?
Sometimes I don't know what's going on with it. Get Bison at Davis skin and collab with the movie. That would be fun, but like that guy is definitely like not built the way Bison's built. It would look bad and it just would feel wrong in the game. It definitely would just not work out.
Let's do the Roman Reigns Blanca skin though.
Oh, 100%. Let's see. That'd probably be fun.
Get Sean back on there, Trish.
You want to see Sean versus WebN?
Why not?
Let's do it. Let's do that first.
Chaotic's the only undefeated gamer.
Yeah, I feel pretty strongly saying that Chaotic is probably his last one. Let's go.
Don't say it, Trish. Don't say it.
That's okay. You can play it next Saturday though, because it'll be the monthly next Saturday. But yeah, let's get WebN and Sean on the stream, and then we'll get Chaotic and Scar to close it out. So Lizard and Ferrets off stream. Taz and DudeWithMoney off stream. Ayetu and Loc-Nar off stream. And then Omni and Bodied off stream. That one probably would have been fun too, but we just literally had Body on stream. No, did I run a commercial? I did run one. Okay, cool. When's the KI movie? It ain't never gonna be a KI movie. There's no way.
When's the KI game?
I feel like a KI like animated series would probably be kind of fun though. But yeah, I don't see
anime.
I feel like something like this just it lends itself better to animation. I think I'd rather a lot of this Marvel stuff just be animated than be live action shit.
It's honestly a base take. Wait, did we just lose someone from the lobby?
I feel like someone did pop in, but then just like died. Okay, there's Sean.
The W is for winner.
True. You screen right? You shouldn't write on your screens. That's bad for the monitors.
Good one.
Stop motion spinal. I mean, that's kind of what the original thing was, right? That's kind of the inspiration. What did I do? I don't. Slash just hates me. I don't know. I just can't do anything.
Because your dumb joke. You can't pick this stage, WebN. That's a loss.
Yeah, get out of here with that. Well, Ferrets is on track. WebN doesn't read the rules. The rules and the ping I do before every single tournament.
Sean is currently killing WebN in the lobby.
Yeah, you did random select.
Don't do random select.
Guys, yeah, getting crazy. Yeah, was that a habit? I mean, you know, it happens, but I used to be more lenient about it, but it kept happening. So now I make there be consequences for doing it, whether it's by on purpose or not.
Yeah, because it does waste time as well.
Yeah, smash style toggle
It'll be in a
random.
new lobby.
Yeah, we're gonna make a new lobby, just so I can invite the next set as well.
Which means I can finally put on random music real quick.
No, wait, I need to do that too. Let's make sure we do that. We don't want to hear Thunder stage, or it's definitely honestly the main thing now is we don't want to hear training theme. The lack of music almost. It's like a very light music. Metro, you should not show up to Evo. And go get all your money taken away by the slot machines. All right, let's get into this again. Oh wait, Chaotic, you also said you'll be at an Evo, right?
Yeah, you did say.
Okay. Oh yeah, Negasca.
The Scotty tech. Here we go. Sean up 1.
Chow was playing Orchid?
He was, yeah. I think Orchid's pretty good against Adir as well. I think Hisako's good against Adir too.
I mean, Sean can pick whoever they want. WebN has to stay Sadira though.
Wait, why? Why is that how it works?
It's punishment. Oh my god,
WebN picked Fulgore.
did you have the... If this is by accident, you don't need to pick Fulgore. If that was a keyboard glitch or whatever, or you just... I mean, it's not keyboard glitch, he's playing.
He's playing Fulgore, I don't know what's happening.
The default color and accessories definitely made me a little suspicious.
And it said level 1 Fulgore, yeah. It's not even an nimble DP, it's just fast.
Mm-hmm. And heavy is... Only light is invul from Fulgore. Spending all this
meter.
meter.
Not within the first 2 frames, it just doesn't work against the heavy one.
Okay, locking out. Just
You don't need a reset. I think you could have just killed.
For future reference, if you did not pick this on purpose, you don't have to play it out. We can just tell one of us when you just quit out. We can wait. It's fine. But now that you've already played like a round, like it's a little too late to like saying, "Oh no, thank you."
Yeah, round start. You could just Alt F4, or if you're on Xbox, just home button start down A or whatever it is.
Give TP, and not even the invincible one again.
WebN is sitting on a lot of pips. That's pretty good. Random teleport.
Oh my god,
Overhead?
Fulgore's overhead
Oh,
has devious range. It's a little deceptive too.
Yep.
Oh no, that's not what you want. No, you pressed the
One of the best
button.
overheads in the game for sure. Definitely the hardest overhead to block.
I don't know, Metro. Oh, the cat didn't anti-air. Got a cat behind? Yeah, you can't do that. We dropped the combo though.
Yeah, it could have been huge. If you get 1 counter break or 1 lockout, you win. Oh, but now you gave him instinct. But he didn't get it. That will be kill unbreakable. Okay.
One step closer to flushing out Ultra Tech.
Damn.
Neil's really trying to flush.
I don't know why Ferrets is doing Shadow Ichi-san, but stop it.
Ferrets?
No, Ferret. God damn it. It says Ferret's #1 fan on my scoreboard. Sean.
Yeah.
I don't know why Sean is doing that, but stop it. That move's terrible. Okay, Weapon's going for the reverse 3-0.
It's doable. A lot of that happens though, or that.
Having an air grab is pretty good against a character like Sadira that just likes to jump around a lot.
It's the fastest air option in the game, I believe. 5 frames and it's throw priority, so it beats the other 5-frame air normals. And then yeah, if you do it raw, it just gives you a
Back
grounded
up.
combo, which is really strong for Orchid to have.
I definitely advise if you get out of Sadira's instinct pressure, back the hell up.
Yeah, walk backwards. Orchid's got some good back walk speed. I do not advise trying to DP Orchid. It doesn't work out very well. Does Orchid have a good air-to-air? Maybe jump medium kick?
Not sure.
I don't know either. Air throw is obviously a good option as well, but you gotta be in range for that.
Oh,
Drops the combo! That's huge. Immediate lockout, so I'm guessing Sean.
Yeah, instant gas breaking, not a good habit. You might see it a lot in ranked, but it's just not good. No shadow counter on the heavy kunai.
No DP either. DP I think can punish that at least.
It's definitely a bad habit that I have. Is I'm pretty sure all the kunais hit mid, right? Like they're not overheads.
Ooh, really good DP. Yeah, they're all
Am I
mids.
correct? Okay, yeah. So a lot of times, you know, Kim's got pretty good walk speed. A lot of times I'll be looking for that, and I'll see the heavy kunai coming. I'm like, okay, it's time to block it. So I stand up to block it, but then end up walking out of range of it while I'm looking for the shadow counter.
I see. Yeah.
So yeah, if you're looking for that like that, like you can hold down back, you'll be fine.
Nicely done. Sean just did not have a way out of that, like, close Sadira pressure.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely tricky to deal with if you don't have a down-up DP like Wolf that covers both sides. Or a DP like Idol that just covers the whole screen.
Yeah.
I don't know if Orchid's crouching heavy punch would work better there or not. Just don't know.
That's a pretty good anti-air too. I'm not sure how fast it is, but it's got a decent hitbox.
I can look.
Fight on.
9 frames, yeah, pretty quick. Only 4 active. Right, so pretty
Yeah, who knows how fast it actually is to like get into the air. Nice blocks. And we press back. Drop the combo. Unfortunate.
Sean's gotta lock in, stop dropping. Yeah, he's not doing the best job on dealing with this kunai pressure.
Mm-hmm.
The instant guest breaks are hurting him a lot too. Like every hit that WebN's finding, he's just been capitalizing on these blockouts.
Yeah, that was on timing. Yeah, you gotta think of it this way. Like, sure, you can gamble with yeah, that's speedy. You can gamble with the 33% chance that you're correct, and the time. Oh, I mean that's not even considered the timing at that point. But that's a 66% chance the opponent just gets to do whatever combo they want to maximize damage.
I honestly think just the guest breaks are the number one thing costing Sean here. He's locked out on heavies every time. Again, locking out on heavies.
At least you know what? I don't hate that guest break. It was you're gonna die situation, and it was later in the combo. He didn't do it immediately.
Supreme victory.
Definitely, Sean looking like he's getting a little flustered on defense, though.
Definitely.
Which that's that's what Sadira does. That's like her strength. Is she has really good strong pressure. But generally, if you block it, you can find an escape out.
I think there are points Sean can DP and not risk like the cross up, but it's just like finding those options.
Mm-hmm.
We got Darth Sadira color coming out, black and red. Oh, maybe heavy DP actually would work there.
Yeah, like after you block these jump ins and whatnot, you could be like backdashing or something. Like
or just jumping and trying to air throw her.
Yeah. You gotta just show options besides trying to block out the entire thing. Like you gotta recognize when is your turn, essentially. Like that kunai was so high, you might have been able just to jab her on the way down. No, I guess you could have like done the dive kick or whatever as well. But that was counter hit.
Press. Oh.
There we go.
Really quick.
Nice reaction break. No
Combo
mashing.
hit, but no combo. That's not gonna work. I traded. That was weird. Yeah, I shot counter one hit too early. It only hit 4 times with that spacing, I think. WebN with a huge lead. Yeah, Sean just can't find to get anything started. He keeps going for the air throw. It's a hard read, not working out. Okay,
I like the
slide
slide.
honestly isn't a bad option.
Yeah, get out of there.
Get out of there. There we go. Good block on the overhead.
Late shadow counter, but it works out.
Orchid usually will cancel off her overhead because it is -5 if she lets it rock, so it's technically punishable. But it's a mind game she could play. Just gets hit.
Medium break that time. That might still been a guess though.
Okay, one more chance for Sean here. He's got a heck of a comeback to try and make.
That was definitely punishable. You just gotta be ready for it though.
Heavies, of course, are taking only 11%, and the counter hit jumping heavy kick will seal the deal. Women Ragnarok with the reverse 3-0, taking it over Sean.
Supreme victory.
I mean, I guess you could characterize them as being similar. Metro. I definitely think Sadira's is a lot scarier than Orchid's.
Yeah, Sadira's, Orchids, Ratches, they're all like kind of similar because they call it sort of like an assist thing.
Alright, commercial time. And then the last match of the evening. Chaotic coming back up against Scar. I'm kind of curious how this one goes.
Chaotic wins, he definitely wins the tournament. If Scar wins, it definitely puts it more in a disarray.
I do think Scar definitely has a good opportunity here to, not even, make funny stuff happen in the bracket. You can make funny stuff happen in the game. Ragnarok, get out of here.
Why is he back in here?
I think he just never left.
I see.
Okay, and we're only waiting for one off-stream match, I think. Yeah, so Body and Jelly probably is going the distance. I thought that would have been a good one to put on, but we literally just had Bodied on stream, so I want to mix it up a bit. You thought you were kicked, or? Oh, no. Y'all should be good to go. He's only in there by math. Like, if he played more of these, he'd definitely be out there. There's definitely some players I let in just because I don't think they're too strong. I think I definitely wouldn't call them a rookie, but I don't think he's so strong that him being included is ridiculous.
I agree.
What's up, however? I'm calling you a rookie. No, I call you a cheater because you use broken Mira.
Shame character.
What's up, JellyOmni?
The Wookiees bracket.
Where's my rookies at, You're a mega noob, Scar. Oh my goodness, getting punched on the head.
I have no idea how this matchup goes. All I know is I've seen Wheels beat Duel in it. But there's also a power outage in the middle of that set, so it was weird.
Yeah, true. Dude, having no Duel at Combreaker this year was actually kind of... I'm used to seeing his crazy Con Raw gameplay.
Yeah, he's been there I think every year that I've gone before.
I don't see him as much as I usually see him in like I was on Twitter, I just see him like do stuff. Although I think he doesn't tweet as much anymore.
Yeah, he used to be a pretty active on Twitter, but definitely not working out for Scar here. I think this is kind of a weird matchup for Conrad, though.
That Scar.
He's calling out a jump. Gargoyles players love to jump around start.
It's true. Yeah, it's not gonna work out. Random shadow counter.
The spec on that is so funny.
And the little boy just coming in, giving me a little poke. Let me at him, boss. Oh my god, Scarred up blocking.
Could be holding up.
I mean, this is like the GG's mode, especially a character like Conra that doesn't have a good reversal.
Yeah. What's he gonna do to fight out of that? Doesn't have good buttons for Abare.
I don't know what Delta Force is, but I did see that Helldivers is coming to Xbox.
Supreme
But
victory.
it was never on Xbox.
No, I mean it's like published by Sony, so it's actually kind of a big deal. It's the first Sony thing that's coming to Xbox. It's not like Sony developed, but they publish it. The console wars might be over. I'm sorry, rage gamers.
True.
Yeah, Helldivers 2 is coming to Xbox.
What do they
Is
call
that-
them? The Sony ponies and the Xbots?
Is that what they call them? Xbox is pretty good.
The Xbots.
I guess
ponies.
Sony Pony is only an insult because, you know, gamers are like, how dare you call me something that adjacent to girliness?
Yeah,
Pony's a girly.
masculine only. Only Doritos and Code Red in this man cave.
True. No, you gotta have the game fuel.
Gamer Fuel, yeah, I forgot Code Red was replaced.
Okay, again, I don't know what these matchups are. Yeah, this is the last round Omni. This is the last match too. Everybody's already played all their matches.
He was only on stream once, but they did pretty well when they were on stream.
Yeah. If I didn't get bodied on stream last round, I would have done it again. I like to try to keep variety up though. We'll see what the results are after this set gets done.
If Chaotic wins, he definitely wins the tournament. He'll be the only undefeated player.
Oh my goodness. He still gets a hit in? Oh my god.
He's right behind him.
What are you doing, Scar? I know what he's doing. He's been silly, but still. Yeah, this definitely, you know, it's a thing of like a mage idol where like Power Devour just kind of stops Gargos from doing anything far away. It's got to come up to him. Scar just maybe trying to hold up. Didn't skeleport or anything. Just got hit.
I mean, hold up is what Spinals will do when they think a throw's coming.
Or backdash. But he definitely did backdash.
Scar, I think, is definitely more likely to hold up and try to dive kick.
Oh, got out of the corner. Interesting. Yeah, that was definitely a lot more reactable without the skull.
He did not quite get chipped, but look at that health. Greedy reset, but likely to still, you know, pretty in Chaotic's favor. Cross up. Throw again. That's a minion. Cross up again. Broken.
Not gonna be able to kill here.
Oh my god, the ghost breaks. Yeah, air, that's gonna hit him out of the air. You gotta be careful because he's got instinct and no more skulls on the side of Scar. Usually projectiles are really good against Gargos with instinct. From Chaotic.
Controlled the corner there. Yeah, WebN, for future reference, if you accidentally pick a character like that, like you just quit your game or something. let us know what's going on. That's fine. If you didn't mean to pick a character, just don't start playing the match. Like once you start playing the match, like that's you forfeiting if you give up. No skulls is poop. I mean, that's kind of, you know, that's part of why Smile's like not so great in the game. It's like he has to fight for his resources, and like the resources really make his game plan. If he doesn't have them, he's definitely a worse character.
His neutral's like up there with Thunder as being like just really bad without any skulls.
Yeah, what we got? What we got? More Spinal gameplay. Playing.
Can't Scar do a reverse 3-0 like WebN did.
Okay, we check afterwards.
Minus.
If I'm playing against Scar, I'm definitely like just pressing buttons in him a lot more because he likes to do like random power devours.
Because he's used to playing ranked Arias that used to always doing shotgun and shit. What's the anti-air?
Just a skull too.
Overhead. I feel like that's like the first overhead we've seen from Scar. Bro's not even doing the overhead very much.
Yeah, it's stupid good from Spinal.
Very fast.
He jumped that time.
Gargos also has like really fast jump normals, like 7-frame jump medium or something, so it's tough to contest.
Good boy. We jump away? Did we get a punish? No. Probably should have tried to do Reckoning to get that punish there. Chaotic has really good blocks on these skill boards, actually. Good reactions to them in general. Uh-oh. Throw teching though.
Knocking out the meter is huge though. Making it harder for Gargos to summon these minions. He's gonna get one here though.
Big boy? Oh yeah. 3 HP.
Plus frames? Okay.
Here we go. Did block, did confirm the hit though. Plus frames
Can't
again.
build meter this week, it's plus frames. Yep. Just spend it. Pokes out of there, still has the meat instinct, which is, you know, pretty scary. Gets the minion out. No power devour. That would have been huge if he power devoured that like throne or something.
Yeah, Scar actually has to block here.
That reset, end of the lockout, no meter. It's not gonna hurt too bad.
Or he could actually Wake Up Skeleport might be really good against Instinct Gargos.
That's honestly worth it. Oh, but he's dead because of it. And there it is.
Damn, that was a weird situation there. 3-0 from Chaotic. Definitely your tournament winner.
Yep.
Awesome victory.
Undefeated.
I will double check the math, but I'm absolutely, I'm like 100% certain this is Chaotic's last rookie bracket. Unfortunately for him. I didn't mean to ready up. Oops. Okay, let's see what we got for the results here. Should be done. I will double check that these results are correct before I finalize it later. But we got Chaotic with a 5-0 record, WebN with a 4-1, Scar with a 3-2, on top of the 3-2s. We got Ayetu with 3-2, we got Sean with 3-2 in 5th, JellyOmni 3-2 as well on 6th. Then we got Ferrets with 2-3 in 7th, and Bodied with 2-3 in 8th. What's your top 8? Thank you all for coming out and playing. Just a little, I guess, housekeeping for the Ultrafine. On Wednesday, it is not going to be the weekly. We're playing Project K. If you don't know what that is, it is bonkers KI. It's going to be at 9 p.m. Eastern Time on Wednesday. There's a link to the Project K Discord, I believe. Yeah, in the description of the tournament. I was just double checking that. If you want to figure out what that is and whatnot. If you I think if you look up JellyOmni Project K or something like that, he's the one that's run tournaments before. It is absolutely it's bonkers. And then next Sunday or Saturday, not Sunday, it's the Ultrafine monthly, no rookies. It's just a double elimination bracket where everyone can join. It's not skill restricted. Quad jump kills Spinal's mojo. I mean, I think the quad jumps are terrible for everyone to deal with. All right, let me let's see if anybody's streaming some KI. If not, I'll stream a friend. Scoreless Drake is streaming. We got Chaotic Assassin's always streaming, but I'm pretty sure he's about to get off. So we'll read Scoreless Drake. I'm playing some Glacius in the ranked. It did not mute it. Are you hearing some KI noises? Oh, he's actually playing Jeremy Cato. I guess Jeremy Cato did just like
He's just on today.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
You have a good night though. Enjoy some ranked with Scoreless Drake.